7 to 9 West Coast, 10 to 12 on the East, girl, you better tune into it. And boy, I try to tell you this the new big movement. Sit down and catch a vibe, cause these folk foolish. That's what you can bank on, to the bank on. Plus the more mob and the rewatch gang strong. You are not tuned in to Zooming with the zoomies. I'm at Zooming with the homies, oh man. Hey, Tom.
Wait, the music just cut off? I ain't never been here from the beginning. What's up, good people? Hey, man, we here. I am loud for no reason. Look, man, special day, you guys. Welcome to Zooming with the homies. My dog, my brother TahirMoore is out of town right now. He's doing shows, he's filming, he's doing stand-up shows, he's filming TV shows, he's filming commercials that we got to see the behind scenes of, where Kev was trolling the hell out of him. So we want to say thank you to my bro for allowing me this opportunity right off the top. And y'all make sure that as y'all come in, please like the comment, subscribe to the page, like the post, share it with some friends, bring some people with you. You know what I mean? MooreMods is in this thing. We appreciate the hell out of you. We got an amazing show, amazing guest with me today, and I'm very excited. Y'all, I love y'all. Y'all know what it is. Kingsley crew, we in the building. Let's get to it, man. Ain't no reason to hold back none. You know what I mean? Let's start bringing them in. You know what I'm talking about? Let's bring the good people in. Let's bring them in. All right, so right out the gate, man. Listen. In comedy, when you're in this business for long enough, you tend to cross paths with the same people over and over again that you know, you love, you respect, that you see them put work in, they see you put work in. This dude's always been funny, always been cool, never changed since I've known him. We've been, God, it got to be pushing. I'm only 23, so it's got to be pushing like 4 or 5 years I've known him. True TV from the Dope Dealer podcast. Y'all show some love for Jamal Doman.
What's up, BT?
Hey,
Tangerine, Ron G. What's up? What's up,
hey,
Jamal? What's happening?
Philly in the building.
Couch, bro. I don't know how you're so tall, but you stole my couch.
This is this my headboard, man.
We're in his bedroom.
My headboard.
Hubba.
I bought this from Naeem Lynn. I bought this off of Naeem Lynn. Yeah, I bought his frame, the frame.
The stories it could tell.
Yeah, a lot of savagery. I'm gonna start rumors on Naeem on all the chicks he smashing that bed. So you seen little Mo hair in there? Okay, little Mo.
This was in his guest room. This wasn't his main. I wouldn't have bought his main bed.
Oh, got you.
Oh, yeah. Side bitches bed.
I was about to say,
right,
man.
He wasn't fucking his main bitches in that bitch.
Got it.
So little Mo didn't come to that room. Mine
no glitter on this bed.
And it's crazy how things work out because my shit was falling apart, and he hit me up one day, say, "Hey man, you know somebody want a bed frame?" I said, "Yeah, nigga, me."
Hey, it's a nice one too.
I appreciate you bringing here, man, in the bed that Naeem smashed tweet in. Let's keep it going, man. This brother has been putting the work in, man, on the grind. I've seen his work, I've seen his online content, and he has been killing it on one of the hottest podcasts in the country. You hear me? More than the culture, the secret genius himself. Come on, thing, man.
What's happening?
Hey.
What's up with you, bro?
It is more than culture. More than a culture sounds a little lamer, but it's okay.
More than culture.
More than culture.
Yeah, more than culture. Yes, sir.
Okay, now it. You know what's funny is it's spelt like that.
It is spelled like what?
It's more.
Yeah, it's spelled how you say it.
Yeah, but I be fucking up.
We just put the letters in there that you say. We didn't put no extra ones in there.
Yep, fuck books. You right. How you been, bro?
Man, I've been great, man. Just out here grinding.
Yes,
Happy
sir.
the world's finally about to open better. Well, Atlanta never closed, but finally the rest of y'all are getting to experience life again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I'm glad you're here, bro. We're gonna have a good time, man.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna have
Your hair is cute. I'm sorry, BT. Does he have locks that are twisted and little 2-strand twists?
They are very,
Adorable.
very, very good eye. That is twist there.
And you have one of the greatest albums. You have one of the, if not the greatest album of all time.
The greatest. Yes, sir.
Yeah. I saw that.
Songs in the Key of Life.
Yes.
It is an original print vinyl.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Key of the life for the song key. It's cool. It ain't 112, but it's cool.
It's not Bow Wow.
Just you wait. Just you wait.
Bow Wow's a legend according to BT Kingsley.
Man, while we on the subject, listen, man. This young lady is my sister. Okay, I love her to death. We talk to each other probably way too damn often. Okay, we do a lot of work together. We help each other with stuff. Between me, her, and her husband, we bounce stuff off each other a lot of times. She's been.
You said we bounce each other? You said we bounce each other?
I said we bounce stuff off each other.
You said we bounce each other, but go ahead. It's all good.
Now we have to be very clear about this kind of stuff. We bounce stuff off each other, meaning ideas, mental conversations and creativity. She's one of the hardest working women in the business. She is the host of Shoot Your Shot, the only Shoot Your Shot that should exist. I see you, World Star, with your stealing ass. That represent that. She is the host of Tangerine's Top Talent, Family Time, Johnson's Family Vacation. I'll be here all day if I get to name and credits. Comedian. Never forget. Y'all give it up for Tangerine.
What's up, friends?
What's up, guys? You're all my friends. Hi, everyone. Thanks for throwing up my favorite emojis in the chat. I see you with the tangerine emojis and the orange hearts. I appreciate y'all. Hey.
Yes. How you feeling, sis?
I feel fantastic. I've been shopping today. I've been out, got some sun. I'm just excited to be back on Zooming with the homies because I ain't been on it probably this year. So I'm excited.
I like the humble flex while you shopping during semi-quarantine. I like that.
Quarantine is over.
Little humble flex.
That's the wrap on the quarantine.
Quarantine been over. I'm starting to go into places where they're not even asking you to put on a mask anymore. They're just like, yeah, fuck it. What you want to eat? Yeah. I'm like, cool. Let me get
people at Walmart tired of fighting.
Exactly.
I don't get paid enough to be fighting these niggas.
Exactly. So it's been good. I like it.
Yes. And last but certainly not least, man, I just saw this brother the other day. This is my brother, always been positive energy since I have known him. He has always been one of the hardest workers in this business. I want nothing more than to see this brother win. Also, one of my closest friends that I feel like if I needed to have a very spiritual conversation with, he's a person to call, man.
Yes.
He this is my brother, man. I love this dude to death, man.
Emmy
Award winner, host of the biggest, poppinest, hottest, longest running in the world, because ain't no cracking shows in Mumbai. You're not gonna convince me that there is.
Nicaragua.
It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff, man. Y'all give it up for my dog Ron G.
I know everybody. Secret Genius, did I meet you when I did the podcast back in the day?
You sure did. Yeah, you
did.
Cool,
man. Great to see you, bro.
Yeah, good to see you too, man.
Yes, how you doing, bro?
Man, I'm so good, bro. Like Mama G in town. I get a chance to hang out with her, man.
Yeah.
I ain't seen my mom in a while since quarantine, so she pulled up on me, and she usually come every year, but because of quarantine, she wasn't able to. But man, we here, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm so blessed to spend time with her.
What that say, Ron? Black Tech, Green Money? Is that what it is?
Yeah, so I hosted the largest Black Tech event during quarantine called Afro Tech. Okay. It was super dope, man. And to see these brilliant minds, this is the other side. Like, we the entertainment side, like to see them on the tech side. And these people, like, they created a whole virtual world where literally you had to create a Sims character and go inside different events, and they had speakers on in the world. Like, it was brilliant, bro. Like, I was so blessed to be a part of it, and seeing Black people do stuff like that. Like, man, it was amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, tech is the new way. Please, Shout out to, before we even get started, Hippie Goes, if you could bring everybody on the screen. Shout out to the MooreMods. Hippie, post the Cash App for me so I don't misspell it. Obviously, I messed up more than a culture earlier. More than the culture is lame as fuck. We all know that. Shout out to the the MooreMods that keep us moving. If you guys get crazy in chat, you know that they will handle it. So listen,
did you do your credits, bro? Did you do your credits? I don't think you just introduced you.
Yeah, exactly.
So listen, coming to the stage, bro.
Oh, shit.
He is the host this week of Zooming with the Homies. He has his own movie out right now, self-produced, self-directed. He's still cutting it right now. You might have seen him on Heart of the City. You might have seen him on Kevin Hart Next Level. Been traveling all over. Bona fide headliner, brilliant comic, taking over social media, aka Vincent Dracula Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage.
Yes.
I appreciate that, G.
That was great.
That was amazing.
That was great.
I'm so happy to be here, man. I'm so happy
This is a
to
big
be
deal,
here,
bro. This is a big deal. To hold this platform. This and comedy saved. This comedy and D Nice saved quarantine.
Absolutely.
Fact.
And versus.
Yeah.
Fact.
Yeah.
Quarantine. Quarantine was trash without those five events.
And Vincent Dracula Jones in the evenings.
on the late nights.
Just saying.
So listen, while we're here, since you brought it up, how are y'all feeling about the new verses that's been announced?
Oh, I don't know about it. Tell me about it.
Bow Wow Boy versus Soldier Boy.
So my
Are
question
you
is, did they
serious?
just get rid of him?
Huh?
Did they send him an email or text? How did they tell Romeo he didn't make it?
Because he should have been against Bow Wow.
They put the names on the locker like like JV basketball.
So here's the thing: we put up the hits and
That's a cold game.
Bow Wow against Soldier Boy.
Bow Wow versus Soldier Boy.
Well,
I think it's a
That's not my
great
age
selection.
range. That's not my age. I'm out of
I
that.
don't know, but I
you
don't know
know
about
he was
much
doing
about
the
either one of them.
ooh, watch me. Ooh, you wasn't doing that, Jamal.
But I'm gonna watch it for no, I wasn't doing that. But I'm gonna watch for entertainment purposes. But I couldn't tell you one song of theirs. I couldn't. That's
Get
not
out
my.
of here, Jamal.
When
Don't
they
do
do
that.
Slick,
Don't do
listen.
that,
When they
Jamal.
do Slick Rick versus Rakim, that's me.
Oh man.
Wow.
87.
BT, that was very disrespectful.
Yeah, there's no way that Jamal's that old. I don't believe it.
We grew up with this nigga. Shaz Moss, let me love you.
Man, come on now.
Wait. So you think it's
man.
easily gonna be you? I know you love Bow Wow, BT. So you think
I
it's
actually
easily?
don't love Bow Wow like that. I just don't. I just believe he's a legend.
This is the legend conversation we had.
A legend.
Bow Wow is a legend. Undeniable.
Oh yeah, we.
So
had
then that means he would win.
on social media. We was talking
So
about
y'all don't think Soldier Boy is a legend though?
And that is a great question. I do not. I'm not convinced. No, but I'm not
Compared
convinced.
to Bow Wow, I'm gonna say no, because Bow Wow has a full movie career. Movie career.
Again, we're talking about the
But
verses.
we're just talking about
All these
music
TV
versus.
shows
We're
are
just
talking
talking
about
about
music.
verses.
I'm just saying in general.
You're talking about
legend is a body
legend
of work.
status.
Unless
Right.
he did the songs on the soundtrack.
Legacy and body of work makes you a legend. So this nigga was is one of the greatest cartoon movies of all time. He was on Entourage, has a bona fide music career, and he has hits like so.
And 106 in Park.
And 106 in Park.
Mr.
Like,
One. Bow Wow had a 7-year run. That goes up there with some of the great runs. Hip hop.
That you try to act like you don't remember because you wasn't.
Yeah, because he can't name none of it. 'cause it's not
Soldier
his
Boy
name.
invented the internet, though.
I couldn't
He
name
was
what he
able to
was.
drive.
I know he was on 106 in Park every episode.
Oh yeah, he missed the 106 in Park. That's for sure.
Yes. Let me tell you something, Jamal. I'm convinced that a few chicks got Superman that hold in that bed. I know that for sure. I guarantee.
Oh, I can only imagine. So do that same.
It's
Do
just,
the same list for Soldier Boy.
He's done legendary stuff.
Yes,
He's
he's
done some really like all his Drake, like all this stuff. The first to do all this stuff. Hey, it was legit. Everything's legit.
You know,
Soldier Boy was the first creative or the first musician to launch their career on YouTube.
absolutely.
Yeah.
He posted the other day. He was like, I think YouTube had only been out for like maybe 4 or 5 months. And he was like the first person over there. One of the early.
He was one of the first viral people on YouTube for real.
Yeah, he disrupted the music industry, and I said he does. That's why I say he does some legendary stuff. But also too, this conversation kind of depends on where you live as well. Because some people think certain people on a certain coast is a legend, and people on the other coast be like,
That's
like
true.
Jamal, you from Philly, you might think Freeway's a legend.
He is.
Facts, according to Jamal.
No, but Ron G, I get
Keep going.
Because when I came to LA,
I'm not a hater at all. I think he's a great musician.
Too Short. And I'll be like, they was like, Too Short a legend. I'll be like, huh? So I get what you're saying. Like,
I didn't grow up on E40.
Too Short is a legend for sure.
No, Too Short is definitely a legend.
Where are y'all from, though?
I'm from
South Carolina, but yeah, coming up in Atlanta, like in the South, like I ain't really grew up on West Coast music like that.
Yeah.
Unless it's like obviously like a Dre or Snoop or like
Mac Dre, yeah. I was, I go up to the Bay Area, they talk about Mac Dre, a legend. I'm like, I've never heard who. Yeah,
right.
When I first went up there, I wasn't familiar with it because they didn't play a lot of Mac Dre.
The McRib is legendary.
The McRib.
Is the McRib back?
Again?
Every time we have a protest, the McRib come back. They know what they be doing. Black people outside, McRib is back.
I don't know, man. I actually think it's gonna be more interesting than people realize, because sometimes, like, what if Soulja plays "Nigga We Made It"? He made the beat. He put Drake on the song. He's on there. So once they start getting into the features, that's where it get interesting. You be like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Soulja Boy produced a lot of shit that people don't realize.
Yeah,
He got a lot of production credits.
I'm cool with all that. I just want to see a good match. That's how
it's gonna be fun to watch.
These playoffs and fight and boxing matches. I just want to see a good fight.
What was your favorite verses?
Patti LaBelle and what's her name?
Gucci and Jeezy. I don't think that's.
I would agree with you, bro.
Gucci and Jeezy. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I ain't watched one since. Like that.
Oh
was,
wow!
That was the last one I watched.
You didn't watch Brandy and Monica?
I did watch that one. That was before Gucci and Jeezy, though.
Was it? Did you watch
Method Man? They just had theirs.
I didn't watch
I missed that one.
I didn't watch that.
I love Jeezy and Gucci. I think that was because it was so much tension that you ain't know how it was gonna go. But Redman was real good too.
BT had to explain the Gucci Man one to me before I watched it because I didn't remember all of the history behind it, I didn't appreciate it. And when I rewatched it, I was like, "Oh, this is dope!" But it was like it was already.
But again, it's also a regional thing where you grew up at, because I'm sure that E40 one and Too Short one. That was like I can imagine it from. Because I didn't realize E40 had that many hits. I was like, wait, I didn't even know, bro. I was thoroughly impressed.
What about
Snoop? They start dancing, doing the uncle dance.
What about DMX and Snoop?
They was laid back. That was good. That E40 and Too Short had so much swag in that one.
Yeah, I love it.
I learned so many new words in that one.
Which one?
The E40
Too Short.
Oh yeah.
You learned so many words, so much swag in that one.
Yeah, that Jeezy and Gucci is legendary though, man. Because I mean, just to see them on the stage together, you would have never thought it would happen.
Yeah,
and it was
I live in Atlanta, man, and that shit shut the entire city down. It was nobody outside during that.
Hey, it was like a Laker game. It was like a Laker game in LA.
It was ghost town, and the people that were out were in their phones. I was booked on a show that night. It was before the verses got scheduled, because at first it was supposed to be T.I. and Jeezy. And then they switched it at the last minute and they moved it to that Thursday. But it killed my show. Everybody in there was looking at their phone. And it was only like 20 people that came out. It shut Atlanta down. That was the only thing going on that night.
Tell you, it was legendary, bro. I thoroughly enjoyed it. My question is, who would go against Usher? That's my question.
Chris Brown.
But listen. Let me get my point across. BT, may I speak freely?
No, go ahead.
So my only issue is, does Chris Brown have an album where you can just press play? Because he has a bunch of hits. Like, ever since he's been out, he's had a hit every summer. But does he have a solid album that can go head to head with Usher? Just asking.
I don't.
Talent wise, completely get it. Talent, absolutely. But I'm saying, like, does he have
versus is song for song? It ain't album for album. And Chris Brown got a track.
It's not even fair.
Like
it's not even fair. Absolutely, it's not fair. But I also feel like he's not the same generation either, though. I don't think Chris Brown and Usher are the same generation.
It's two different generations.
I would say Justin Timberlake and Usher might be similar generation.
Hey! Oh my God!
Is he here, y'all.
Hey,
What's
Moore.
up? What's
Big
up?
old set out here.
What's going on, y'all?
What's
Ladies and
up,
gentlemen,
bro?
TahirMoore.
Hey.
Poor mom.
Are you hitting us up from Video Village?
Is he work?
He has a delay.
You muted.
Did you pull up from Video Village? Is that what we doing Video Village? Is that what we doing right now?
Ooh, echo.
Yeah, there's an echo.
Okay.
Hold on,
I'm not
y'all.
gonna ask again. I'm not gonna ask again. It's okay. He's on set doing something. He's on set with something. Let me see your SAG card.
Oh, he's frozen. That's a fly ass pose to freeze.
Look at him. Look at the pose. Look how you froze.
Right. It looked like he in his trailer,
Oh,
right?
he's
Right next to his
gone.
trailer.
Yeah, I think he was by Video
He'll come
Village. Oh, there he is.
Can we fly out to here? Can we fly him out right now?
We're doing hey
We're ready for
time.
one set in 2 minutes.
All right, there you go.
Hey!
I said, are you recording live from Video
Yes,
Village?
we can. Yes.
I shouldn't even ask him that. I didn't
Oh,
ask
you
him
said
that.
you wasn't gonna ask again, Ron G.
I did. I did.
You know,
I was happy to see him.
Somewhere where I don't have a lot going on. I'll be right back, man. I'll let y'all in a minute.
Fumble.
He work?
You said fumble.
No, we can't hear you. No.
Still ain't work.
We can hear you.
Somebody in the chat said Usher versus Alicia Keys.
I see that.
What? Who says that?
Yeah.
Why
Somebody
would they do
in
that?
the chat. I don't know.
There we go. Now we back Gucci. Okay. I just can't
Can you
do it
hear
with
us?
that. I can hear y'all.
Hey, there we are. One more time.
See with the question.
Ron G, what's your question?
I said, are you really reporting live from Video Village?
Yay, he laughed.
Still nail.
Is that what happened just now? Is that what just happened?
But nah, this is actually called the mass break area.
Oh, because you're back on Insecure.
Oh, okay.
Hey, very nice. Light
Humble
flex.
I love
Light
it, bro.
flex.
Look at
Love
all
it.
us. Look at all us Insecure. Ron G was on Insecure. TAHIR'S on Insecure.
We out here.
He was on Insecure. I watch Insecure. You know.
Oh, BT, we gotta get you on there.
Oh, man, it's over. There's no more seasons. They did.
But BT, don't you have a national commercial running though? Like right now as we speak? Don't you have like one or two?
This is true. This is true. This is true. This is true.
We out here.
Yeah.
Yes.
We out here, bro.
How
you feeling, bro?
Don't let them lie to you. BT definitely bred it up.
Hey, here. Can you use your 2 fingers and be like, hey, can I get a PA to bring me some Twizzlers, please? Some red vines?
Oh yeah.
Can I get a PA? 2 fingers, bro.
Hey, Ryan, you want to see it happen?
Yeah, go
Yes,
ahead.
please.
Excuse me.
They usually have red vines on set.
Look how serious face guy.
Are they gonna bring it to him on a paper towel? With the humble walk off? Here you go. The neck gonna disappear. Hey, Mr. Moore.
Their neck is gonna disappear.
Humble eyebrows.
4 vanilla creamers and yeah, just regular coffee. Yes, hot coffee, please. Thank you.
Yes. Yes, to hear. Yes.
Hey, high five. Seeing my nigga. Nigga, that was incredible. That was incredible. Could you be a doll? Can you be? Excuse me.
Can you be a doll?
Could you be a doll and just go get me some 2 creamers?
Yeah, tell him you're parched.
4 creamers.
That is hilarious.
He about to be extra regular too with that coffee.
It's my dog Kamal right here. What up, dog?
Hey, I know Kamal. What's up, Kamal?
Hey, Kamal. Hey, Kamal's be cool ass niggas, man. Shout out to you for being named Kamal, bro.
My second favorite Kamal in here.
Ryan G. That's my twin. Yeah, I do look like a related.
He said you're his twin, Ron G.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I be getting everybody.
Hey,
there you go.
Hey.
What's happening?
What up?
He's dealing with the homies.
Jay's in a real conversation, so I can't really interrupt.
You can only get them masks when you on set. I ain't never seen them nowhere else.
Hey, he got a whole motorcycle windshield on his neck.
You got a real conversation. And then Prentice. Prentice is right there. He's the producer.
Prentice.
Oh yeah, tell him Tangerine said
Prentice Penny
hi.
in the building.
Right there, you know
Hey,
what I'm
Prentice Penny.
Hey, tell Penny he killed it on that pause. That shit lit. It looks beautiful.
saying? Oh, which one?
On pause, the Sam J show.
Oh, okay, yeah, I like you. Hey, I just a new homie. I just met her. This is Lindsay Rogers. She cut me up today. Here's the thing.
Come on, Lindsay.
Hi, Lindsay.
What's up, Lindsay? Cover your nose.
Lizzie don't like macaroni and cheese, though, guys. I just want to put that out there.
Bye,
Oh,
Lindsay.
man.
Bye, Lindsay.
Everybody in the chat say bye,
Know
Lindsay.
that you don't like macaroni and cheese.
Who don't like macaroni and cheese?
All right, how you not
If
like
you
it?
don't like mac and cheese, listen, you know how everybody, listen, hold on, let me get back to it. You know how everybody has like a go-to meal? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you cook? Like, I cook some fried chicken. I cook some fried waffles or something. I said, what's your go-to meal? She said, spring rolls.
Spring rolls.
Lindsay.
Hey, so Tahir, outside of you, does she have any black friends? Outside of you?
Yes, I'm her first black friend.
That is
not true.
Hey, she probably danced like a Republican too.
Oh, look at the coons. Look at the coons.
She be running from the beat. Dance like a Republican. She dance like she make good grades. Bye, Lindsay.
She had to get up out of here with that.
Hurt her feelings.
So how's everybody doing tonight, man? BT, brother, let me tell you something, man. This quarantine has shown me the true power of having a dope ass village, man. The fact that y'all are here and still rocking, and I can be on set and have my mind free to focus on my lines because I know the show is in good hands with amazing guests and an amazing host. Man, that just warms my heart. So I just want to tell y'all I appreciate all y'all being here right now. That's first and foremost.
Hey, salute to here, but don't worry about the lines. If you know the story, the lines will come with it, okay? So you focus on the story, all right? That's what real actors do.
You're gonna get him in
Don't worry
trouble.
about the lines. You can drop a line, but you can't drop the story.
Have fun, bro. It's the final season, man. You might as well go and get loose, bro.
All right, and listen, man, y'all don't let Kamal be quiet because Kamal is quiet as hell. But Kamal is a fucking genius. Like, it ain't just a nickname, the secret genius. He featured for me this past Sunday at the Atlanta Comedy Theater when I tell you the boy rocked.
Nice.
And then if y'all not up on Culture, the podcast with Ronnie, Remo Rod, and Tyler Chronicles, bro, you're doing yourself a disservice. So, man, make sure y'all support everybody on here. Everybody got a podcast. Everybody on here has a podcast. So make sure you go support them, man. I got to hop back on set. I was trying to hold off until I got my coffee. I wanted y'all to see the coffee.
Go kill it, bro.
We believe you.
Somebody gonna get fired.
Hey, Tahir,
somebody gonna get fired.
Tahir, do you realize you're part of history right now, bro? You're on the last season of one of the greatest shows ever in Black history. Like, this is our Cosby Show. This is our Martin.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? For our generation. Yeah. Like, you're on the last season of it, bro. That's history, man. So take it in.
Congratulations.
Last episode of the last
Nice.
Take it in, bro. Take it in.
Congratulations to here. Congratulations.
We out here making history.
I didn't realize that it had been 5 years, bro. It's been 5 years since the first episode, and Kamal was on the first season with me. He did 2 episodes, and they called him back after 5 years for this finale. Oh, thank you so much. I'm gonna appreciate that. All right, but yeah,
he's got his coffee, ladies and gentlemen. He's got his coffee. Light flex, yes, Green Ranger.
Bring me 2 more creamers. Could you be a dog?
Tell him you don't like it. Tell him it's too cold.
That's so cool. Thank you, bro. Also, why don't you have a mask?
Tap back in because we're getting close to the end of the shop. I'm able to tap back in before the end of the night. I definitely will. But I appreciate y'all so much, man. And I'll talk to y'all. Thank you to everybody.
Love you, bro. Appreciate you.
Salute, bro. We watch game. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in a minute.
Salute to you. Here. Peace out, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Nigga, I almost just ended the broadcast. My bad. I hit Ian trying to get out.
It was so close.
He's still here. The awkward exit.
I don't know.
You make way too much money and been doing this way too long.
Can you have one of the assistants do it?
Okay, there we go.
You turned into a full uncle, like.
Hey, but listen, man, isn't it crazy like how our class been doing like legendary stuff? Like we're doing stuff that the generation before us has never done, especially with social media, bro. Like everybody having a podcast. Like we movie stars, we TV stars, we stand up rock stars. Like all that stuff is happening in our generation, bro. It's so crazy to see.
And we having to get it out the mud, bro. Yep. We having to get out the mud. Like oddly enough, I just got back from the Laugh Factory for the Paul Mooney Memorial. Rest in peace. Was like a lot of, you know what I mean, his class in there, just showing love to, you know, one of the Hall of Famers of this thing we call comedy. I was like, yo, this is amazing. And I was like, man, it's interesting because they had like so many vehicles, right? Not specifically all, but just watching the people that came to the stage, I was like, wow, like you went on, if you killed it in the late 80s, early 90s on TV, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. You on. Like,
one late night performance would change your life back then.
Yeah,
You
got
out
on the Tonight Show. It was. He called you over to the couch. You was a star.
Big deal.
You made it.
Big deal.
Right.
Yeah.
And they
Things
said
have changed.
in the 90s, when I got out to LA in the 90s, that was the time they were still giving out development deals. Huge. You know,
What's that, Jamal?
300,000. I remember Maestro Clark had some great.
I remember Maestro.
Had some great development deals, man. I wish they still used to do that, man. Whew, 200.
But we're in the right time though, because now we got to be writers, directors, producers, social media, marketing managers, podcasters, everything, bro.
When we do it ourselves, and we don't need a middleman. We don't need them to greenlight us.
Directors, editors, we got to do all that.
Tedre, you started a few very popular shows during the independence of this, as we all have. Please, I want everybody, man, talk about. Please, Tedre, tell the people about the shows and like why the two shows, why Shoot Your Shot and why Tangerine's Top Talent.
That's a good question, BT Kingsley. I was sitting around during COVID watching Netflix all day, watching all the popular top ranked shows, eating, going back and forth to the fridge, and I was gaining weight, and I thought, this lockdown might not end next week, like they said. I should do something productive. And then I was exercising, and God gave me both ideas at the same time. He said, do a talent show and call it Tangerine's Top Talent. And I was like, oh, that's a fun name, like kind of like Next Top Model and America's Got Talent all put together. I like this. And then he said, do a dating show because you have so many homegirls that you take pictures with, or pretty girls that are in CT's videos with you or whatever. People are always asking you, what's up with her? Is she single? And I'm just like, yo, I tagged her. Shoot your shot. Shoot your shot. Do a dating show called Shoot Your Shot. So I got both the ideas at the same exact time and just decided I was going to start them in April. And I've done them, almost every week since then. And it's been
like 50, 60 episodes in now.
55 episodes of Shoot Your Shot. And today would have been the 57th episode of Tangerine's Top Talent this week. I took this week off because my birthday's Sunday. Pew, 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 pew.
Happy birthday, man.
Trying to have a relaxing Memorial Day week. Thursday, Tuesday, birthday. So yeah, thank you for the
Tangerine, you look the same age for at least 15 years.
I know you have too, though. I've known you such a long time.
I got a beard that partially connects, but at the same time, I feel like my features are the same. Like,
thank you.
This is my strong side right here. This side right here is work in progress internship.
You gotta know your angles. Your angles.
Ron, the trick that somebody told me for the beard, because this wouldn't connect for super long. Don't cut this. Don't cut the neck.
This ain't no problem. This ain't a problem. But this side right here, let me tell you something. This looks like project grass right up in here. This is
what side do you sleep on the pillow?
Too. I don't fuck
Actually, this side I sleep on, I think.
There you go. That's why.
Really?
Suffocating. Sleep on your back. It'll grow in.
I'm gonna sleep like this on my stomach.
Bitch that just got her hair did.
You gotta sleep like this. You can't touch it though. You gotta sleep like this.
Morning, babe.
That's how I slept all through high school.
Rise and shine.
Jamal, tell me about the Dope Dealer podcast, man.
Man, we at episode we just dropped today, episode 138. Me and my partner Toby, y'all know Toby Hicks.
Nice.
Friends, man. We just like Ron was just saying, and Tangerine was just saying, we just decided to do something. Like let's put our heads together and start a podcast. And we 138 episodes. We started from the mud. We slowly. It's a slow grind, man, but we got a couple sponsors now, man, and then
nice.
Sponsors. Man. Yeah, got a couple.
Congrats.
Got a couple.
Nice. Not one, but two. That's awesome, bro.
This couple.
Yeah. And we just grinding, man. I feel I'm real proud of it. 138 episodes, man. And we, hopefully we do 200 more, man, and just keep growing, man. So, guys, if you're listening, we on YouTube. Check out all episodes from 1 to 138. We're all on YouTube.
Yes.
What's that?
Yeah, somebody at the truck stop.
Jamal,
that's you?
I live next to some people that got some four-wheelers and shit. My bad.
That's a country, man. They be doing it big out there. Geez, you
got thought that was Kwame Brown driving up.
He been wilding. Geez, you gotta tell me about how's it been with More Than the Culture, man, and the ATL, man.
Oh no, it's been dope, man. We've been growing. I think we're at maybe 180 episodes now. I'm not really sure because we have probably 10 in the tuck that we recorded that haven't been released yet. So I'm not sure what we've had some dope guests, man. We just had an episode drop today with Jack Thriller.
Nice.
Hilarious episode. Ron G's been on. We've been able to, just with the traction and the people that we've had and the relationships we've had, get to have some amazing guests, and people just feel comfortable when they come in and sit with us. So it results in some dope interviews, man. So if you guys aren't familiar, you know what I'm saying, most of our stuff is on YouTube. We were audio only for a long time. So
Nice.
You can find it on Spotify or any Apple iPod. I mean, all of the anywhere where you can find a podcast.
Yeah.
I have a question. I'm sorry,
What's
Mr.
up?
Kingsley, because I was all proud of I have 55 episodes here and I got 57 episodes of that because I'm just doing one show each per week. Y'all mother suckers are in the 150s. How did y'all get so many episodes? Y'all doing this shit every other day?
Nah, it's just remain consistent. We record once a week, sometimes twice a week, and just have built up. It's just about remaining consistent, even when people weren't watching, because I'm sure you guys as creative people know you got to do something a long time before people give a fuck about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was the first 50 episodes probably we were getting 10, 15 listens, 30. We were happy when we hit 50, 100. You know what I'm saying? So now we're it's just about remaining consistent. We're to the point where, on our drop days, we're usually getting at least 2,000, 2,500 clicks on the day we release.
Congrats.
And the cool part about y'all show too, man, I feel like everybody on that show is beloved by the city, man, which is really dope, man.
Yeah, we all have our own lane. You know what I'm saying? We all have built up relationships in the city in different fields, and so
everybody on it beloved by the city though. Like Ronnie,
that's real.
Tyler, everybody loves it because they it's just different generations of comedians there, but y'all don't have the person on the show where everybody like this nigga. Like I like them niggas, but that one nigga, it ain't like that. There's always one on every show. Like that one nigga. Like man, if he wasn't on the show, I would love it. Like, everybody love, man.
That's super fact. So G, you got you got the 2-piece and you had the one with your wife, man. Well, how's it been going? And
super dope. So my 2-piece is like one thing. I feel like I didn't find my stride until after I got married, because I know I always had a thing for relationships, especially in my comedy. But when I got married, watching my couples couch show turn into Q&A with Bay and like the conversations we had, because everybody tell you should get married, but nobody tell you what you should do while you like waiting on your person. Nobody tell you what to do in the meantime. And me and my wife was talking about what we did in the meantime and our process and what we did and what we had to give up and learn to like really get to know each other. Like I was like, yo, like thank you God for revealing that, because I found it out during quarantine. I'm like, I never had a partner to talk about this stuff with. I always talked about it on stage and that was just my world, but including my wife in it, man, and having her point of view in my side of my junk and her chiming in to keep me like honest. Yo, thank you so much, Tan. Was super dope, man. And so my 2-piece podcast, I just felt like I know a lot of women who like, I feel like women, y'all be having like brunches and workshops and all kind of women's empowerment things, and men, all we have is women, wine, and weed, and we out here ruining their lives, and we didn't have nothing to like help us become better men. And so I know good dudes, but a lot of times we had a hard time figuring out where to start at. And so I started this podcast with my mentor who was on Oprah. He's a relationship expert. Like, man, this dude, he's like a relationship coach, and it turned into something really special, man. And that's a part of my thing that makes me special too. Like that's a part of my legacy. Like I love comedy, I love acting, but that's the stuff that makes me happy and make me feel alive. I feel like I'm contributing to this world and to the culture.
Yeah, see, there was. I wanted y'all to know I was going to where the reason I asked is because Ron brought it up a second ago. Like we don't really have the vehicles that everybody else has. So like being in the essence of independence, like one of the things that's really crazy about like Zooming with the homies is like, man, when I tell you, you can feel the vibration of people supporting you in every facet. Like I've been doing the Black Tea University, me, Mikey Winfield, Lance, and the other day I do the Laugh Factory. I do stand up, right? Laugh Factory has a memorial for George Floyd. I go perform, and I'm looking at the comments, and like the Kingsley crew showed up in the comments, and I was like, for the Laugh Factory, it wasn't like packed in there. It was like maybe 40 or 50 people in there, and then with even 25, 30 people showing up and showing out, and they're like, oh, hey, we know Ron G, hey, we know BT. Like, I was like, oh man, this is like super impactful. So like, in this time that we're in, industry-wise and entertainment-wise, that motivation for independence is like just always a beautiful conversation for me. Because like, we were trying to figure it out for a long time, bro. We trying to figure it out for a long time. So, you know, we get whatever we get industry-wise, but like, just seeing you guys all doing this kind of stuff, I just think it's amazing. And I also feel like when any of my homies do something really dope, like TAHIR'S on set, you know what I'm saying? Watching Tangerine and Clayton have their own show. You know what I'm saying? Watching Jamal, I saw you on Clubhouse rocking it. Now you having your own podcast. Watching all of us take off. For me, I'm not surprised when my homies do well because we did the work. Like, I feel like we've done more work than the previous generation. We couldn't just do Comic View and get on and, you know, work for the rest of our life. Like, we had to do so much work and be so unseen because we didn't have Comic View and Def Jam to like put us on. You know what I'm saying? So we all self-made. And so when I see my homies do well, like, I want to do it because we did the work. Like, I'm waiting on my blessing now. I'm waiting on the phone call anytime in the next 6 months. My life might change. I live like that because I'm like, I did the work. And I wouldn't expect anything less than that. If you ever see me perform or act or like in my zone, in my bag, you'd be like, yo, you can tell I did the work. And we all did the work. So I celebrate my homies. I want great things to happen to all my friends because I ain't trying to be rich by myself. Yeah.
Amen. If y'all haven't seen Ron G live, ladies and gentlemen, at least try to watch him on the Zoom show. If y'all are still doing, are y'all still doing the Zoom while you do the live Chocolate Sundays now?
I think so.
It is the best Zoom show out of the entire quarantine. Everybody's Zoom show was so boring. It was so bad to be a part of in the audience, and it looked like it was bad for the performers. But that Chocolate Sundays one, hosted by Ron G, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, was a good damn time. And I just have to give you your props. So if anybody, and even seeing you before that happened, just seeing you live on stage, you can tell you've put in the hours. So what you just said, I receive it for you within the next 6 months. You should be going up.
It's all with positive energy. Like, and speaking of positive energy, somebody's been very positive. You know what I mean? Jamal, tell me how much you been loving what's going on with Kwame Brown. What? I've been going at niggas next. You hear me?
He ain't tell one lie yet. Before we get into, I want to thank Ryan, my homegirl, Chanel Renee, just did the new faces at the Chocolate Sunday.
Oh, nice.
Total love, man. She said,
she did well, man.
She called me up the next day. She was just happy, and she said you gave us some good words of advice, man. So I appreciate that, man.
No, super dope, man. Because this is the thing, man. I feel like cats want to do first impressions, but first impressions is different now. It's different because before, when we was crowded, people was laughing at setups because everybody was just happy to be at the house or whatever. But now it's spread out, and even if there's 100 people in the room, it feels like 12.
Right.
Because you won't hear all the laughter depending on where you're sitting at. And I've seen young comics feel defeated, like, man, I don't know if I did well. And I'm like, I'm to the point, I don't perform for people. I just have a good time. And if you don't catch the wave I'm creating, then you blocking your blessing. But yeah, your homegirl, she did well, man. So I was telling her, like, yo, don't feel no kind of way about the laughter, you know, that you got. Because again, the room is so spread out and just people, the lights are up all the way. You can see your knees, we can see your face. People got their mask on trying to laugh. So it's just different. You know what I'm saying? So to the young comics, if you ever get a chance to do Chocolate Sundays, man, just have fun. Have fun and enjoy yourself. It's a 3-year waiting period. You should do your money set and have fun.
Definitely good advice.
If you bomb, I'ma laugh.
You have no business bombing on that show. If you bombing on that show, you have no business in the building.
Look, facts, man.
You should be doing ballet.
And speaking of bombing, BT gave me some good advice because I did my first live show in 10 months. I did it last weekend. And he was explaining to me that the audience out here, especially in California, is not used to laughing at live entertainment because they haven't done it in such a long time. So you might not be, it might not sound as loud as it did. Not only that, and also because they're so spread out in between each other. So that was such good advice. Thank you, BT, because I was just like, okay, now I'm prepared for that. And I've experienced it being at a couple of clubs before I performed that they're just what was that? It was at a place called Egg on Your Face is the name of the comedy show, but they rented out a studio in North Hollywood and did it outdoor in a patio. And so it was socially distanced and safe or whatever. And she had done it before pandemic, and then she had to stop for the pandemic. So it's not in a nightclub that you would have been familiar with, but a great chick, Nina, and her boyfriend Corey put it together. It was a good turnout, but it was different because everybody's like, oh, we can laugh. It's okay. We're not on Zoom. Like you can hear me. Like it's like
the crowd's being retrained as well. People haven't been out the house. Like they're literally kind of learning how to be out again. Like I've been at a couple shows where people are just like talking like, hey, you guys, remember you can't do that no more. Like
shut up. No mute button. Shut up.
I'm so happy to be outside. It's just like and see people, man. It's been crazy.
Hey, BT, it was funny because we was doing the Zoom show for Chocolate Sundays for the whole summer. And I literally made family with these people because every week I see them, they pull up with their loved ones, and Sidekick had the after party. We was having a good time. When they saw me in person, they was like, "Man, I didn't even know you was that tall." Like, can you imagine seeing somebody you ain't never seen their knees before? You can't family with, and you ain't never seen their knees, and you see them out with shorts on. You like, I didn't even know you had legs, man. That's crazy.
It's gonna be interesting, man. I'm on this on the tech thing, like you said earlier, Ron, and I got an Oculus. So I've been watching like this VR shit like really closely, and I'm wondering like, man, if we end up back on lockdown, like is this the future of stand-up? You know what I mean? Like just this weird transition where we're not in the room, but it's like you gotta be funny. It's just like I'm just wondering if that's what's coming up next.
So funny. Hey, BT, I have a question for you, sir. So I feel like when quarantine first shut down, all the black people, we was like, we ain't gonna catch it. And then Idris got it. We like, nigga, we in trouble. Like, right? That's what happened. They start believing in COVID, right?
Yeah.
But then everybody was a DJ. Remember, everybody was a DJ?
Everybody.
Like, everybody was a quarantine DJ. And then D-Nice took off. But you created your own niche, bro. When I tell you it was special, and watching these people tune in, everybody passing each other emoji drinks, doing cocaine in the bathroom.
Yes,
like, I tell you, it was such a good time.
Frizzy
what
fries.
made you stick with it and fight through that thing? Because I know then you got to the point where you got shadow banned because you was having too much fun, and they was like not showing you no love. What made you say, you know what? Because like you were little, it was fun to watch you. It was fun to watch you. Like why Dracula Jones? Why Dracula? Why the R&B move? And why did you choose to stick with it?
Yeah, and come on, you might. So during the quarantine, I did this. I DJ'd as Vincent Dracula Jones. So Ron, if you remember, I was one of the early adapters to live streaming, but it was for Periscope. Like I was aggressive. I was aggressive on Periscope, and it was cracking. I was like one of the early adapters for Periscope, got to like 15, 17,000 subscribers. And then IG Live and Twitter Live came out, or whatever the other live was, Facebook Live. And I was just like, fuck. You know what I mean? It was like all that work for kind of nothing. So I hadn't touched IG Live. I had maybe been live.
Look at the comments, bro. That's crazy. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Hella cocaine in the bathroom. Cocaine. People was having sex.
Sex on the dance floor. I had a sex on the dance floor. It was a good damn time.
Well, let me tell you how crazy it was. So what would happen was literally there was times where people wouldn't read the room, right? I'm playing all R&B music, only nasty shit, Silk, like the nastiest shit. And dudes would come into the room and they would get to roasting because they see me on like some all deaf shit. They get to roasting. And then I remember one time this dude came in. He was like, "Hey man, you look stupid, man. You were more like a werewolf because nobody hair was cut." And I was all fuzzy. And
oh yeah,
what the fuck? And I was like, "All right, man. I'll just keep playing music." And then somebody's like, "Yeah, put your titty in my mouth." And then this nigga just kept saying shit. He was like, in the comments, they're like, "Nigga, shut up and pull your dick out." Like, nigga, it was like
good times.
It was a good time. It was like everybody's kind of virtual release of this energy, and I missed it, G. I missed it so much, man. But it was like, Instagram will let certain people do music, and then every time I do music, it was a problem. Right. Like, oh my god!
But your followers were so creative because we literally created a whole world inside of your world, bro.
Yeah,
and everybody got it. People like, yo, Ron G's building, pass this nigga a drink, get him some cocaine party, and then start putting snowbands on the screen. Like, when I tell you it was so exciting,
And he moved it over to Zoom because of the issue with the music copyrights.
Yeah.
And the Zoom parties would happen every holiday. And we would have a lot of things that it was like Vegas. What happens in that Zoom with everybody on camera in lingerie pulling nipples out stays in that Zoom with everybody on camera pulling nipples out.
It was some nudity in that Zoom. That's for sure.
It was a good time.
I wasn't, and that, mind you, I'm never encouraging it. I'm just setting the mood. But people's, like G, you get it. Sometimes you got to set a tone. Like, all right, after this, dudes, don't start, calling these women and being too aggressive. Like, we're having fun, you guys. Like, if you're gonna shoot your shot, be respectful about it, or call Tangerine to be on the show. Because we ain't had the beauty of like Kabar has in the A, and it's like wide open. You know what I mean? Because y'all been open the whole time, right?
We was closed for 3 weeks.
I hate.
Are you serious?
I hate y'all.
Closed from March 13th to about
April.
Hey, they was close to them niggas got their checks again. Like, hey, look, when I get my check, you back out here.
Yeah, niggas ain't waste.
They was selling collard green hookah the following Friday.
Collard green hookah.
Was it collard green hookah in Atlanta?
I want to know who. I feel like somebody caught it in Atlanta. Like, man, this shit ain't that bad. Nigga, I'm good.
Man, it was. I know a few people that got it and was straight, but not that many.
Yeah,
not that many. You would think as wide open as Atlanta was that I would know a lot of people, but I don't.
But also, Atlanta's like LA too. It's a lot of transplants who ain't around Big Mama. If you ain't around Big Mama, you can live how you want to. But if you around Big Mama, you can't take that home. You can't go to a hookah spot and then go home around your granny because you gonna kill her. Like my homie, he had a homegirl. She went to Florida for a spring break, came back and killed her dad, bro. Caught COVID and died. He was healthy too. Damn. You know how bad that would be and how selfish that is to go to spring break.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Knowing your parent got underlying issues. But again, everybody in Atlanta, ain't nobody from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but a lot of people was coming down here. Most of the people that y'all saw on the internet party and shit were not from here. They was coming down here because where they from was shut down.
Right.
It was open.
And you know what else too? Atlanta's like it's a big city, but it's also spread out. So it's like you could be over here and there's yard to get to the next person. I was like, when you be stacked on top of each other like you are in LA or New York,
here.
You cough out your window. It was easy to catch COVID in LA. You got 7 roommates.
I just want to say, get some selenium, ladies and gentlemen. Get some selenium. Get some elderberry syrup. Get some oil of oregano. Get some olive leaf extract. Get some zinc. Take those things every time you're around a bunch of people. You'll be fine. Even if you got COVID, you can get rid of it with selenium in 5 days. Something they don't want you to know. Back to Kwame Brown, I believe was your question, sir.
Oh yeah.
CDC said you can go wrong as long as you got your mask on. That's what the CDC said.
I saw a meme today in my Discord that said CDC said, ladies, you can stop wearing your bonnets in public now. So I don't know how y'all feel about that. The CDC said y'all can go ahead and get your hair done.
Y'all hate let me ask y'all, fellas, do y'all hate the bonnet out in public?
I feel like we don't get it a lot in LA, but when I went back to the South, it was normal. Like that was like I'm going to Walmart outfit.
Yeah, they do a lot in Philly, not out here.
But do it bother you when you see it?
I don't give a fuck at all.
I don't care.
I don't give a fuck if she got her, especially if like her face is done and it's a nice bonnet. If you don't bring out no old ass bonnet, don't bring out.
So you do care because you judging the quality of the bonnet. You doing a lot of examination,
and her face got to be done.
I'm judging you having bullshit on your head. If you got some bullshit on your head,
but this is the thing
about the armor of God that Derek Jackson's wife had on. Is that acceptable?
What is
the headpiece of righteousness? The seven of salvation.
Let me be me.
Hey, but listen, man, I'm from the South, man. So like my mom and like I got a bunch of female cousins. I grew up in a generation where women did put their face on before they left the house, no matter what they was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm just used to that. So I mean, if you want to look like you just woke up and you had to go take a pee in the middle of the night and go to the mall, like that's on you. But I still will have my own words. I'll keep it to myself.
Yeah. I like
rags.
But G, I know me and you got this in common. I like seeing chicks in their like they like it when you first wake up in the morning.
Wake up cute. I love wake up cute.
And clean up clothes are like my favorite. If you got like the old ass shorts from high school that don't really fit right with the bleach stains.
I don't have those.
One thing I love fresh face Fridays. Women be doing that, and I like women be wearing sweats and J's. Nigga, I know
I'm
women
the
like wearing
sweats
heels and stuff.
sneakers. I'm the
Nigga,
sweats
my lady
and
be
sneakers.
putting the sweats on them J's with the little the cornrows that go back like this. Nigga, let me tell you something.
And your lady's
Let me tell you
back.
something. I am ready to be a father. Don't play with me.
That's hilarious. Jamal, you said you love Kwame Brown. You said he's your favorite person in the world. You agree with?
I ain't say all that, but that man ain't told no lie. He hasn't told no lie. Got cats apologizing to him because they don't want no issues with him. Kwame Brown is like everybody know. He's like that big dude that live down the block in the neighborhood, quiet big dude. Nope, don't say nothing. Everybody clown him in the neighborhood. We talk behind his back. Oh, dusty big dude, don't say. And one day he just snapped. After years, he just snapped and whipped somebody's ass on the block. And after that, from that day on, we don't say nothing about that man again.
Shit. Let me tell you what you don't do.
Man.
You ain't supposed to mess with quiet people, bro.
Yeah.
It's always the quiet dude in the hood that don't bother nobody.
Right.
And people pick like he that quiet dude. You could tell he a gentle giant, but you could tell this nigga would just super sock you in your face
just waiting
by saying the wrong thing for talking slick to him. So yeah, man. And then Charlamagne, he was out of pocket, bro. Like you don't bring up your family stuff, even if it's true. I'm from Columbia, but he's from Charleston, man. But Charleston is it's a rough city. Like it's a rough like country. The niggas make gangland. You know what I'm saying? Like like it's one of them cities you don't play around out there, man. But like just
Charlamagne was wrong to talk about his family, but I'm happy that Charlamagne he understood he was wrong. He apologized. So that
And then Kwame said, "Nah, nigga, fuck your apology."
Did he really?
Did he really? I ain't taking it, you bitch ass nigga.
Also, that stuff he said about him too.
Right, Kwame Brown sound like Jerome from Snowfall.
Oh, nephew. Where the hoes at, nephew?
Where
the bros at?
But okay, let me ask y'all though.
The skeezers, nephew. Where the skeezers at?
Where the skeezers?
Where the skeezers?
Where the scooches at?
Nephew, where the skeezers at? The floozes.
Where the wenches?
Where's the bed witch?
Where the hood rat hooches?
Where the harlots at, nephew? Where the harlots at?
Slap your daddy. Let me ask y'all, if you do something publicly, how do y'all feel people should handle their criticizing, critiquing of that? And you're gonna have to go and get another drink. She just spilled everything.
She did. Mm-hmm. Hey, what's the question again, bro?
Yeah, it's gonna be a wet spot in your bed.
I didn't spill the drink, but I did break the wine glass.
Damn.
Freaky freak balls. I'll be right back.
You know what's funny? That wine glass committed suicide because you don't drink wine. No.
I don't drink wine.
That wine glass jumped off the table. It was like, I don't want to.
Hey, she was drinking vegan sangria.
Yeah, water. Same
vegan,
shit.
Vegan sangria.
Yeah, no. I would say, how do you think people should approach criticizing you doing something in public? You do a movie, you do a podcast, you do a special, you do anything. How is it okay for people to criticize you? Is there a way that they can do it? Because Stephen A's argument has been like, bro, I just talked about your basketball game. I ain't bring up your family or none of that. I just said you wasn't good at hoop. So like, is there a way to do it?
I just feel like, I don't know, man. I'm from old school. Like, one, I'm from a generation. If I have a problem with you and you're in my space, I ain't talking about like you out there. If you're in my space, I'm gonna tell you. I ain't going on social media and telling people what I don't like about you if I see you and never say it. For me, I ain't built like that.
That's fake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but for commentators, I feel like it's their job to create trauma. It's create drama. It's almost like politicians. There is no politicians without creating a perceived issue. Like Skip every day is against LeBron no matter what he does. LeBron can win 97 championships. His demeanor is, I don't like LeBron, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that's how this game is. And I feel like everything, you can say stuff, but there's always consequences for your actions, no matter what it is. Even in my marriage, I can say what I want to say, but there's a consequence for the action. But if you ain't grown enough to handle the consequences and you're going to back down after you say those things casually in a public setting, and you see these people and you don't say it, I have a problem with that.
Jamal, Kamal.
Yeah, no, I agree with Ryan. Just said. I think it's about being respectful. I mean, I think you can say, hey, man, it's about being respectful. You can say, hey, Kwame, Kwame, you got to do better. You need to bring more on the court. You got to be better. And it's one thing about being respectful and just ragging on. That's what Skip Bayless does with LeBron. Like he just it's overboard. You have an issue. It's your narrative. It's your little stick. And that's not right, man. And I have no issues with players when it comes to that. I have no issue with if Brian says something to Skip Bayless, like, hey man, get off my back, or you need to chill. I have no problem with that. But if you're respectful of you just commentate and be like, hey man, Kwame, we need more from you, and you got to do better. You make a lot of money, you got to bring it to the court. As long as you're respectful. It's that thing with Coming to America 2 came out, and it was, I don't know if y'all remember the whole debate about that, where some people were like, hey man, it was, obviously I'm gonna keep it real. Some people didn't like it, thought it was horrible. Then you had some people like, no, man, respect. It's a black movie, man. We shouldn't be talking smack about black movies like that.
Right.
To me, if you can be respectful, you be like, hey, man, I thought it could have been better. And that's respect. If you like, oh, that's trash, man, they were horrible in it, that's overboard. You know what I mean?
And it's always the people with no profile pic that have the biggest opinions of something being trash, but they don't want to give it constructive criticism. Like, what was wrong with it? Oh, there was holes in the plot. Oh, the relationship wasn't realistic. And how did they fall in love so fast? I mean, you could say something like that. Maybe it'll help them before they make their next movie. It's respectful.
But also, we're responsible for protecting us, because I expect that from Skip. I expect that from people who don't look like us, who would tear us down. Any number one top prospect in the NFL or NBA will be torn down by them. But who is the other person who has the power? Like Shannon Sharp has the power. Stephen A. Smith has the power to protect these young boys. They're teenagers and they're in a grown man sport, but ain't nobody talking and trying to protect them in that way. Like Kwame said, he's like, man, I looked up to Jordan. Who wouldn't look up to Jordan? But he said Jordan didn't have his back or have his best interest. I'm like, who's going to protect this kid? You know what I'm saying?
And then
it's our job to do that as black men. As black men, when you have a powerful position, it's certain stuff you can't say. Like, it's almost like I'll say Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels, he does in-house information on the public setting. He does in-house conversation in the public setting. If your granny said it, your uncle said it, you'll be cool with it. But on that platform, who speaks up against? You know what I'm saying? Who has our back? Who, even if it's true, who has our back in public? And I feel like as men, especially entertainers, we all speak. We have an opportunity. That's why I was like, when Issa Rae was like, "Yo, I'm voting for everybody black." I thought that was such a dope statement, because
I love that.
Who gonna do it?
I love that.
Who gonna do it? And we have responsibility to speak and protect our own people. Sometimes even when it's true. Because
you're saying never give a critique about something black produced.
Unless I'm saying you can. But be respect, because the people who ain't doing nothing are in the comment sections. People who ain't, they standing still, watching us move. We're making moves. I left everything comfortable to come to LA to pursue my dream. And you could be like, yo, Ron G ain't funny. Fine, cool. You can have that. But when you go overboard, start talking about people's family, people looks and all this other stuff, they don't know what it takes to be the half people that we look up to. I hear people bash Kevin Hart and I get mad. I'm like, Kevin Hart is opening up doors for a generation of comedians that ain't even born yet. Kevin Hart to the ceiling off. He is putting money in people. My last 2 specials been because of Kevin Hart. What do you think he's funny as not? What are you doing for a living? You make sandwiches for a living, but you're critiquing a man who's self-made and created a whole brand that puts money in his friends, his family.
You make sandwich for the white man.
Ooh, well,
you make sandwiches for the white man. I think that we're living in a time where everybody, like, we're an attention-driven society. You know what I'm saying? And people do whatever they can to get eyes on them.
Yeah.
And when it comes to comment sections and critique of stuff, like, people try to say the craziest shit to get people's attention, and then once they get it, like, I'm sure you guys have had experiences with people in your comments that be on some bullshit, and then once you respond to it, they're like, oh no, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, I'm just a fan, man. I really fuck with you, man. I just, you know what I'm saying.
They usually say, I didn't know you was gonna respond. I didn't think you was gonna read it. Well, why are you in here talking ish?
People just want attention, and I think that like as people that are creators and as people that are athletes, whatever, public figures, quote unquote, that you open yourself up to critique. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are gonna critique you. It comes with that. You know what I'm saying? But you don't you don't have to pay attention to it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's you can choose to feed into it and give it any energy, or you can choose to just totally fucking ignore it. Because I know, like, for example, in our YouTube comments, people often will tell us that, you know, we need to get better mics, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, such and such.
Crispy as hell.
Such and such ain't holding. Such and such ain't hold. Y'all need to make sure y'all need to get some lapel mics, because y'all guests don't be talking into the mics. But I don't give a fuck what y'all type in comments. Quite frankly, it's like I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. We'll improve our equipment as things come along, man. But you know, people just want attention, and if you give it to them, then it just feeds that beast, and people. You know what I'm saying? If you give people attention for that shit, then they'll continue to do that dumb shit.
So what do y'all do with negative comments? Do you delete them? Do you clap back? Do you wait for other followers? You delete them. You don't even respond.
I don't give them. They don't get none of my energy. I delete them and block them. If they continue, I block them. But I don't.
I check my watch and see if I have time. Because sometimes, some days I have time.
Hey, that's how I feel.
I have time. Some days, if I look at that profile picture and they lacking, I'm like, yeah, it's time for me to clock in. It's time for me to clock in. But we got to acknowledge that we live in a time where people don't do critical thinking anymore. Because apparently, we're literally driven by triggering headlines that make us feel a certain kind of way. Long time ago, news used to give you facts and let you decide how you feel. But if you look at a triggering headline, it'll make you feel some kind of way. And the rest of the day, you jacked up because you opened up your Twitter and saw something was trending, and you look at the comments, because ain't nobody doing critical thinking. And we live in a time where it's popular to be negative. It's popular to call something trash. There's no nuance. It's either it's amazing or it's trash. It's amazing or it's trash. You know how many people on this planet? You know how many people on this planet that are either out of your mama kids? Who's amazing and who's trash? If there ain't no middle, then who are you? You know what I'm saying? But we only go to something that's amazing or trash, and I feel like this world is so nuanced. There's bad things in every culture, every religion, every race. And we just like, even with politics, it's so polarized where it's like, if you're not this, then you're this. And if you're not this, then you're this. Like, no, it's nuance to this world we live in. And we're so lazy. We don't take the time to find out people's why. Like, which is what Kwame. Like, this man, again, he's a kid. He's a kid in the NBA with no guidance, and nobody's helping this dude. And everybody want to critique him. You know how much pressure that is? And you're the first one out your neighborhood to get to a certain place. And then there's nobody around to kind of like mentor you. And everybody's like saying he's trash, but you don't know what he's been through.
See, one of the realest things Kwame Brown said was, he said, y'all call me a bust. But listen to this, man. I bought my mama a house when I turned 18. I moved on a golf course. He said I got a 4-year scholarship to the University of Florida. I was an honor roll student. He said, you know, if I'm a bust, then a lot of black kids, I take care of my whole family. He said, if I'm a bust, then a lot of black kids should be a bust. And that was some real talk.
See, one of the things that's like super real is the major difference is now everybody has a voice, right?
Right.
Everybody has a voice. All the players have a platform. Everybody has something to say, and it's like you can't think that you're better than nobody else, because we all put our pants on one leg at a time. Everybody got some, you know what I mean, some bullshit in their closet that they like to wear. You know, I ain't gonna even hold you, bro. Like, my wife beat this piece of bullshit. I ain't gonna even
Why are you wearing this?
I mean,
BT, do you have one regular strap? Do you have one regular strap and the other spaghetti strap?
Yo, did you?
This nigga's wearing a camisole.
Tie that together? Did it come up? It tore completely, and you tied it back.
BT, is that paper mache?
It's almost a halter top.
You know what I mean? Like,
is that a spaghetti strap, baby?
I have no idea what you mean.
Are we taking off shirts? Hold on.
I bear my truth on here, man. Listen, man. You know, sometimes shit be happening, bro.
Why do you have spaghetti straps on one side?
He's wearing a camisole.
Flexed, and then you know what I mean. Every time I got some bullshit ass beaters, man.
If you sneeze,
Yo,
He'll be topless.
it ain't no shortage on beaters right now, my nigga. You can go get you 2 packs right now.
This keep me humble, bro. This keep me humble.
They got them at the 99-cent store, BT. What's going on?
Let's give him something to his Cash App, ladies and gentlemen. BT Kingsley, Cash App, BT
Let's
Kingsley.
put something in the beater fund.
Help him out.
BT, when my white beaters turn out like that, I turn them into a rag. I use them as a rag, man.
Listen, every time
I happen when it get wet, if it get wet, it like tear up. Like what happened?
I don't know.
It's paper mache. I'm pretty sure
It's a new design, man. This is Kanye's line. Y'all just ain't up on this hot fashion.
I might see you wearing your car washing towel.
Come on, man. Look at the
BT,
back.
Yeah, that thing is. What the heck?
Yo, that's crazy.
Oh,
I was leaving the GZ and Gucci shit, and it got crazy outside.
that was months ago. Throw that away.
Gotta get you a PPP loan, man.
Listen, man.
Not a 2-ply tank top. What up, keep it smooth?
He said 2-ply. That's
2-ply.
It's so funny.
Oh, goodness gracious.
That's hilarious.
You know what I mean? It's a Kanye crackhead collection. Y'all, it's hilarious.
Money.
That's hilarious.
Listen, man, it's gonna be those kind of worlds where people like. I'll try to make it more serious again. Listen, man,
get the attention off of that tank top.
Strap and be like,
you have to put your shirt back on, man. You can't get serious with that. There's no way.
This is my artistic expression, you know what I mean? And I don't want to be judged by it. Y'all said all that shit about not judging people.
You did, Ron G. And then you lit him up, Ron G.
But
you're a hypocrite.
Hey, you out here judging these bitches in bonnets, but you walk around with that
bitches in bonnets? Can we call them something else? Can they have another name though?
I'm sorry.
It was the rhyme scheme went perfect,
right? Yeah,
bitches in bonnets.
It just flowed out so nice.
I'm not allowing it on my watch, sir.
If that don't sound like a name of a podcast, Bees with Bonnets. That's a great podcast name.
Yeah, I'll be the one to start it too. I do like
Bees with Bonnets podcast.
I just want to let you say it.
The Bitches and Bonnets podcast. That's hilarious. Hey, that is a hot ass.
That's a great name.
Yes.
The B&Bs.
Let me find me a co-host.
Yeah, a side note, you guys, we're at 332 likes. There's 900 people in there. Get them, smish that like button, and
smish the like button.
Smish that like button and smish it. You know what I mean? Smish that thing. Man, you right. You know what? Me too. Let me smish it. Bow. You know what I mean?
Hey, Baby BT, why you got on the Johnson & Johnson tank top?
Yeah.
Disrespect.
One dose.
They got the single dose.
And the one dose is right here.
One dose Johnson & Johnson tank top.
It be so funny, bro. I got a bunch of tank tops, right? But like, give or take what I'm doing, I'm like,
that tank top in the grocery store.
When do you draw the line, BT? When do you say, okay, this one should go in the trash? What are you waiting on?
Zooming with the homies. After this strap break by the end of the evening, this was done. Once it go full,
what was the status of that strap when you put it on?
Like that.
That's
like that. You know, BT.
Oh man.
No,
I thought it at least had snapped a little bit after you had wore it a little for.
No.
So BT, you have the same cavalierness about your underwear too?
I just threw up. I just threw up in my mouth. Oh God!
Are you out here with a baggy boxers on?
He did say he likes his girls with the bleach stains and the shorts that don't fit. So
I know elasticity.
With the it say the high school emblem is like all cracking and shit because they've been dried too much and now the shit peeling. That shit lit.
Hey, them draws just say fruit. Pants just say ha.
Wait a minute though. Swish said, "Zoom in with the homeless."
You ain't ever seen a thick chick like with the little shorts on, like cleaning. Like I'm still, nigga. I'm still with the mopping on the floor with your hand. I'm like, yeah.
You're such a chauvinist. Nobody can swisher with you. They got to get on their knees to clean your floor.
No, listen, you can't have no Swiffer. Get in there now. Get that grout. Swiffer don't hit the, you know what I mean, the corners. You got to get the corners, baby girl.
Hey, he got that tank top from Pet Boys. They was cleaning the car.
Yeah. Zooming with the homeless.
From Pet Boys. Hey, y'all got this in a 2X? Y'all got this in a 2X with a spaghetti strap?
Don't try to hold it up. Don't try to hold it up.
If I do like that, y'all wouldn't even have known nothing.
Yes, we would.
Looks ridiculous.
BT, get some tape.
Hey, look, wow. I'm gonna just lean like this the rest of the show. Ain't nobody. All of
It's too tight, bro.
They won't even fucking know the difference.
You got the Viking tank top.
I'm the only person here that got some bullshit you should probably throw out, but you still be rocking it.
Yeah.
Just me.
Yeah.
Be honest, Jamal. Quit looking around.
I'm sure something in here. I'm sure something in here.
I'm sure you win the contest though.
BT, I got some BS socks though. I got some BS socks. The ones be your drunk socks. They be sliding down your shoe. I got some of them.
Hey, slide into the shoe. You won't.
Yeah.
Why you don't throw them away, bro?
I be forgetting.
BT, this is what happens when my shirts turn, when my white
It's
beaters,
with the
I turn them into rags.
It's a movement, baby. Come on now, man. You wore that
I turn
today.
that into rags, man. This is a rag, man. I just got this from underneath my bathroom.
Y'all give it up for Jamal Doman. He wore that today.
Oh,
And that's what you put that clear coat on with.
Come on,
You don't wear
Ted.
that.
I know you got a thong with a broken strap on it, man.
No, that is tacky. That is tacky. I'm about the life-changing magic of tidying up, the book by Marie Kondo.
You
get rid of things that do not bring you joy.
You got some stockings that didn't start as fishnets. Now they fishnets.
Yeah, those are in the trash. I throw all that away. I can bring you my entire neatly folded thong box right now if you'd like to see it.
My God.
They're very neatly folded. Do you want to see?
These away.
What is that?
These my underwear. They rip. I think BT. This is what you're supposed to do. When they throw them away, man.
I thought this nigga had a scarf in his hand.
Now you would have seen me get way more excited if it was a scarf.
He got a scarf with a brooch on it.
Yeah.
That is hilarious. Yeah, man, you gotta allow people to change, man. People might want to try something different. Segue. So J. Cole is done with basketball, man. Y'all, that's it. 4 games and he done. How y'all feel?
That was a rollout, man. It was a rollout for the album.
Yeah.
You think it was?
Now? He got going tour now.
Have y'all heard the album?
Oh yeah. It's
95 South is my ish. Listen to it straight through, beginning to end.
I was just mad at the team he played for. This nigga played for like the Nicaragua Nets. It was like a real.
Hold on, Roger. What was it?
The Nicaragua Nets. It was like a.
You let Master P get the league. J. Cole could have ran a few games for Charlotte. They needed him. All them.
It was like the Ethiopian Eskimos. It was some weird name team. I was just mad at the name of the team.
I think he scored like 4 points. 4 points or something like that.
Yeah, 5 points in 3 or 4 games.
Hey man,
he lived his life though. To have a #1 album and then you get to play professional basketball for 2 days, I don't see a problem. It sounds like a win to me.
Yeah,
but that's the critique I'm talking about. This man is living the life that we would all love to have, and people still call him trash at one thing, even if he had an opportunity, like Michael Jordan in basketball and baseball. Like,
right.
So it was a professional. He played 2 sports. Who cares? He wasn't great at it. The other one.
What about Nate Robinson?
Oh man,
he just knocked out. Well, I mean, you get knocked out, you open to whatever criticism comes your way.
But he's good at other things.
No, he deserved that criticism, though, because he could have been home watching it with us. He chose to fight that dude, and he didn't have to
on TV.
Publicity and money.
Y'all think how y'all feel like the fight gonna go against Floyd?
Same.
So Floyd gonna put hands on that dude.
It shouldn't even be legal.
He's up. He's like 4 or 5 weight classes bigger than Floyd.
It don't matter. He ain't got Floyd. It don't matter. Floyd's still he ain't gonna be able to touch Floyd. Floyd got that defense.
I think he's so because that weight has a lot to do with it, though. I think
if he can put the weight on.
Weight, like even if you can block a hard punch from the right punch, even if you block it, will hurt you.
Just right.
But Floyd doesn't throw as much as he defends, so they could just be dancing around.
And he doesn't know it's kind of like us with comedy. Like we don't know the formula. There's no line for us to wait in. But for him to be a boxer, he don't know the proper way to box. So sometimes people, it's like that dude who played video games and he got the kick to kill everybody. That one kick.
Yeah.
And you like, hey, this ain't how you supposed to play. You get that one kick and he be killing everybody. Like it might be like that.
That's why I don't play fighting games no more. CT played me in a fighting game 7 years ago at Jeru house, and I haven't picked up a fighting game since. You know the little sweet kick at
that.
The little kick.
Yeah.
Slide your foot at the bottom. He kept doing the sweeper kick. I said, bro,
was it the Marvel versus Capcom game?
It was Marvel versus Capcom.
I knew that.
It was at the party.
I knew that.
Yeah, I think it was there at the party. Yeah.
It was like Super Bowl or New Year's Day or something.
CC loved that game. He was like, hey, come on, everybody.
Why don't you get Mortal Kombat? I say, nigga, you know why. I'm done, sir. I'm super done.
Yeah, sometimes not knowing the formula is the best thing for you, man.
You said, say that again?
Sometimes like not knowing the formula or the rules is the best thing for somebody.
Yeah.
Kind of like with comedy. Like a young comic now, when you don't know, you got to just do social media and then work on your stand-up, and like you can skate in front of the whole line just because you don't know the rules.
Right.
Yeah.
You ain't got to go to no comedy club to get on. Like you make 1 million followers and you just happen to be funny on stage too, you can go bypass everything.
Yeah.
Same thing with acting. Go ahead, BT.
No, I was going. I agree. I was going to say keep going because I was going to say the same thing you said.
Same thing with acting, because they tell us all these rules. You better not talk to this person when you're on set. You better not email this person. And when you do a self-tape, it better look like this with a clean background, standing up, good lighting, good sound. But then you look at the girl who booked the role of 11 on Stranger Things, and she was like in her pajamas on the side of her bed talking about, sorry, guys, I'm sick, but let me do this. And she did her lines and booked the damn thing, and the rest is history. So it's like she don't know no better. She was young, and it was okay for her. Ain't no more rules.
And you know, like, it's crazy because oddly enough, sometimes, like Ron was saying, like not knowing the formula is actually the formula. Because like when specifically like with acting, if you ever seen somebody like Uncut Raw, they don't know the rules that they ain't supposed to do and are supposed to do. Like if they'll tell you don't talk to the star on the set, that star on the set loved your crazy auntie that showed up that time that was just like, oh my God, you Will Smith. Will Smith, let me tell you about how I made these greens. And we'll just be like, man, that's what he asked you about when he see you. Be like, man, how's your auntie, man? Like, so those like
exactly.
That's
those
life, man.
Those moments make like for creative interests.
And that's what happens for me with LA. LA got fun to me when I stopped caring. When I stopped caring on stage about dating, like I met my wife and I stopped caring. Like I'm like, I'm gonna just have fun. I'm gonna have fun. And if they like my energy and appreciate this ride, then cool. Then me and my wife, when I met her, I was like, yo, you kind of cool. And you don't be, when I say a joke, she'll tag it up. I'm like, wait, you don't think that's weird? She'd be like, no. And I'll do a voice and she'll do the voice back to me. And I didn't explain why I'm doing the voice.
That's a good team right there.
Yeah, comedians, we tell stories and we'll become somebody while we talking about them. We'll talk about become a person.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, let me tell you something. My wife doing the same thing. We was like, I'm Ron G. I gotta fix my hair. I gotta line my hair. I'm like, hey, it'd be so funny.
Would you be shocked if she started doing comedy? I know she has a good corporate job, but would you be shocked if she started?
She would never do comedy, but I can definitely see her acting.
Okay.
My first girlfriend in LA is doing comedy. Now, I don't know if y'all familiar with her. Her name is Anna Jean. She's been working the circuit. She's my first girlfriend in LA. She was an actress, and I never even knew she was doing comedy. She posted a flyer. She had been doing it for a while before I took notice. She posted a flyer, and I'm looking at it like, I'm seeing her, and it's like a comedy show. I'm like, and I put a comment like, what's this about? She was like, oh, I was wondering when you was going to realize I've been doing it for a couple of years.
Yeah.
It's just weird because when we dated, I never really seen a comedic, side of her.
That mean Jamal out here digging chicks down, nigga. That's what that means.
I didn't know.
Hey, Jamal, what if she hits you up and be like, hey, I'm about to
get on stage?
Hey, what if she hits you up and be like, hey, Jamal, I'm about to do this world tour. You want to feature for me? Would you do it?
Oh,
yeah.
You know what you got to do if you feature for it, nigga.
Hey, man. Hey.
You got to get on them knees, bro.
Yeah.
He got to pay for his own hotel flight.
Knocking on your hotel room door. Yeah, I got a key to your shit too. So like,
Time for you to pay up.
You went over your time this week.
I hate the cigarette, BT. I hate the cigarette.
You did too much time this week.
Hey, BT, she be so petty. She be at the club like, where you at? You like, I'm at the hotel. You didn't let me know. Not my problem.
Oh,
You didn't say we was leaving, so I'm supposed to tell you when we leaving.
You been doing this longer than me. You don't even know. You've been doing this longer than me. You don't even know.
Damn.
but she's good people, man. She's taking it seriously. Like she's doing a lot of mainstream rooms and stuff like that. So much love to her. Man.
That's what a woman never want to hear. She good people. That's
Is she funny? Do you like
what you
her?
say about a side chick. Oh yeah, she was good people.
Good people.
She was good people. You can't say that to a woman that you like.
No, that's why I dated her like 15, 16 years ago.
Don't mean that don't
Still
matter.
remember though.
Hey, that's like a woman that you like calling you fam.
This nigga Big One say that's how he ripped them draws. That's right.
This one, what you talking about?
You turn them draws into a
These are
star.
my rags. When they rip, I turn. Do y'all don't? Am I?
All your draws ripped. You just out here just.
How many rags?
Do that? Like when your clothes get old, you turn them into a rag.
No, I donate my clothes to those that are less fortunate, and I buy rags.
So you want me to know this?
Come on.
How many rags do you need? A pack of tank tops. When they all get old, they all become rags. And then all your drawers become rags. You just got a house full of rags. You just go and grabbing rags.
Yeah,
them drawers need Gorilla Glue.
Yeah, when I clean my bathroom, that's what I use. Come on, am I tripping or is that?
Nah, you ain't tripping.
When you clean
I don't know, but I do it with my beaters. I don't do it with my
Them
drawers.
boxers ain't even absorbing, Jamal. Them boxers are not
Hey, why does
cleaning
mirror smell like skid
material.
marks?
Let's say I wash them first. They not just off my ass. They wash.
They're not thick enough to be a
Let's
rag.
say down if I wipe down my car or sometimes if I'm doing my floors or something, I'll use this.
Not draws material. That ain't gonna work.
No,
bro.
that's not the right material. You just get
T-shirt,
okay. Jamal Doman is his
tank top.
Cash App, you guys. Let's help him get some proper rags and
I'm not
sponges
buying no rags.
and things for
I'm
his
not
car.
buying old socks. Once your sock is old,
I put them in the trash.
You
Kendra,
use
where
the
do I
socks-
donate
you
this
use
to?
the socks as rags too?
Hashtag
yeah, I use
Jamal
socks,
Doman.
old socks too.
Yeah, this countertop smell like skid marks.
You want to donate your tank top, BT?
Yeah, where do I donate this at?
To Jamal. That one is now trash. Actually, you know what? You could take that down to Skid Row. That will still bless somebody. It still will bless
Hey,
somebody.
BT, you should make a movie about your tank top called A Beater. and crowdfund it.
If that makes money, I'll be so mad. I will be so mad.
Hey, yo, let me tell you something. Ron, that's fucking hilarious.
I think you should. The beer?
I might fuck around and shoot that this weekend.
The beer?
With the slow zoom in shot. Yeah, it had the black narration over it. Yeah,
coming this summer.
And how I got here, but this is my new life.
With some dramatic music playing.
I had it rough going up.
Hey, BT, a coming of age story. You know it gotta be a coming of age story. A coming of age story based on a true wife beater.
I used to
Getting
get
straps.
a little string on the thimble, and then this was my life. I had good times and bad times.
Ripped but not broken.
Here.
How did they get the name wife beater?
Huh?
Because on Cops, every time you caught somebody in trouble, they was wearing that damn tank top.
Okay, that's what I heard. I heard that. Okay,
that's the story.
I'm so glad comedy's back, man. Come on, hey, what's your favorite spot to perform at, or just in general, even in the country? Like, what's y'all favorite clubs?
I mean, I love Uptown in Atlanta.
Really?
I love Uptown and just
You like the new Uptown better, or you like the old Uptown better?
Well, see, I never got the opportunity to perform in any of the old Uptowns.
Gotcha.
So yeah, the one now, I just like the it's more authentic to Atlanta as far as the crowd than Atlanta Comedy Theater is, I think, which is the other kind of main comedy room in the city. I think you get a more authentic feel of who lives in Atlanta at Uptown than you do at Atlanta Comedy Theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dope. What about you, Jamal?
Good. What's that?
Favorite room in the country?
What's your favorite club?
Oh man, I love it's so many. I love Chocolate Sundays. I love the Laugh Factory. I used to love the Union. Hopefully, I don't know if it's coming back or not. Hopefully, it does.
Nah, it's a wrap. Keep going.
Here's the funny part. No, fuck it. We gonna say it today.
Say it.
I keep hearing that it's coming back. I keep hearing it from the same person though.
You ain't hearing it from Ian's.
It's not Ian.
It's not Ian.
But every time I talk to this dude, he's like, "Oh yeah, I talked to him. He said it's coming back."
Nah.
I
We've
was
been
like,
talking him off of the ledge for the last 5 years. He don't
Hold
want
on.
to
BT, is this person funny?
yes.
Mm.
But this person's yes, they're funny.
Oh, let's play this. Give us some hints.
It's
Listen, have they shot a special within the last 10 years?
No, it's Memphis Will. It's not that.
Oh, okay, damn. I would have never guessed him. I would have never guessed him.
Every time I see Memphis Will, oh yeah, you know it's coming back.
That's so
Is the
funny.
J spot still open?
He
No,
told me he's coming back too. He said the J spot coming back. He said Mixed Nuts is coming back.
Okay. Okay, never mind. We can
He said Comic Views coming back.
The J
Your
spot
credit's no
knows
good
you.
here,
This is
sir.
something
How you
like
know
that.
about Mixed Nuts, BT? Was you around here when Mixed Nuts was popping?
right?
No, I heard about it.
Yeah, though, right.
I was here when it was like brought back.
Yeah.
Okay.
When it moved to around
Screw
the
was
corner.
Screw was hosting. But
Oh,
I
that's
heard
when
about
yes.
the old one.
Yeah, the
I
old
never-
one.
Yeah, the
I
old
used
one.
to book the old one. That's why I used
He
to.
said
book
the
that
old
one.
Uptown is coming back by across the street
Okay.
from the strip club.
Okay. Okay.
Shut up, man.
Laugh House in Philly. Laugh
Partners
House
in
in
Crime
Philly
is coming back.
Is the paint coming back?
The bank.
Thank
P Valley?
The Comedy Shack
the
in
comedy,
New Jersey.
the candy.
Flip Wilson's Comedy Hole. Flip Wilson's Comedy Hole.
Now, anybody hear about Monday night with D-Ray? Anybody hear about that?
I know. I don't
First
know.
of all, you got to be vaxxed to go into the improv. So I think this.
Are you
a lot of money.
serious?
I was told you got to have
Oh.
the card to get inside.
I don't. You know what I mean? This is all comedy, but like comedian wise, if I was asking where you could get a fake Vax card just for comedy, you know what I mean? Just to like do a sketch with. Does anybody? If you know where to get a fake Vax card from, just.
I'm really good with Photoshop.
I'm just joking. It's all
Just use mine. You want
And then-
to use mine?
And then I can switch your name,
yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Photoshop, and laminate it over at FedEx.
I'm
Can't-
vaccinated, give or take. Who's asking me and what's the situation?
Vaccinated
Hey, you
adjacent.
trans vaxxed?
Yeah.
I identify as vaccinated. That should count as enough.
Hey, so what about you, Tangerine? What's your favorite spot? Your favorite mic in LA?
That's so funny because I'm the newest out of all of you comedians. I really enjoyed the Punchline in Sacramento. That was a great diverse crowd. It was a good damn time. And my home club is Flappers in Burbank. That's where I got my start. That's where I did my first competition. That's where I did festival. That's where I did a lot of nights. So I love that they have food, so people can be drinking, can be eating. The parking is free. People they're not in a bad mood because they have to pay so much just to sit in that seat, and they're just having a good damn time. So I really liked those two spots.
That was a great commercial.
I know Barbara owes me. Barbara owes me.
Hey,
I don't know
my
if you guys
favorite.
know. I got. Oh, go ahead, Ron G. I'm sorry about that.
You go ahead, bro. Go ahead, man.
No, I was saying I don't know if you guys know. I have a room in Inglewood. I do every 2 weeks. So,
Bro,
I've
if you
been
don't let me know what that's around the corner.
How have you not told us?
I didn't know.
The fuck?
I don't know if y'all follow me. I've been. I got Shane this Saturday, but you guys invited anytime. You know, I'll send y'all the info.
Got Shangri on the lineup. Let's go, man. I want to do it.
We do. We right across the street from the football stadium.
Nice.
Yeah.
Man,
Prime location. Tuesday nights. Okay.
No. Saturday night. Saturday.
Oh, Saturdays. Okay.
I know. Come on, I love Cat's Cafe in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, I love cats.
I love
Haven't been yet.
Cat's
That's the
Cafe.
spot that Carlos used to host,
That's
right?
just fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carlos hosted it for a long time. Yeah,
Yeah.
Super dope.
it's
G,
great
what you
energy in
say?
there. Yeah.
G, you were finna say your spots.
Oh yeah. So my favorite, of course, I'm gonna say Chocolate Sundays. I feel like
Of course.
the energy there is unmatched. If you go there, especially like a holiday week, a 3-day weekend, bro, like the laughs you're gonna get, it's like it's hard to even explain. You got to be in the building to understand. The second one, I'm gonna say the Celebrity Center in Phoenix, Arizona, is where they shot Shaq All Star with Kevin Hart, D-Ray. It's the round stage in the theater. being there, bro. There's no bad seat. It was incredible. My personal favorite is somebody said Doug Williams making a comeback. Nigga, so
right. Oh, Pepsi. Why they said Crystal Pepsi making a comeback? So like, what are they talking about?
They running on your joke. I tell you, people, man, they hilarious.
Tagging you.
One of my favorite stand-up rooms is the Belly Room, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
the Belly Room
at
the comedy store. Let me tell you something. I just feel like it's the most honest room in LA because if you're terrible, you'll get back terrible. If you're incredible, them 7 to 10 or 20 people will give you the best laughs you've ever asked for. And this last one, I feel like just wanted to be the best up and coming rooms. And I want to give him a shout out. Nate Jackson, y'all. I don't know if y'all ever been to Tacoma, but Nate Jackson is one of our comedy brothers. He has a comedy club, which is a state of the art comedy club in Tacoma, Washington. I headlined 2 weeks ago. Unmatched. I would love to shoot a special in Tacoma. The place is called Nate Jackson's Super Funny Comedy Club.
Yes.
Incredible. Food is dope. The staff is A1. And they treat you like they treat you like family when you come there. Like you feel like family when you go there as a comedian and even as a comedy goer, man. So check that out as well. But yo, those are my favorite spots.
Yeah, that was great. And I forgot to mention that because BT was there for opening weekend of Nate Jackson's club, and I was the very first comedian to perform on the grand opening weekend.
So crazy.
Oh, wow.
And,
so BT, tell me what you did. Tell me what you did. You ran on the floor and did what?
Oh, the runner.
Tell me about the story. They kind of sort of told me, they said you was stepping on his dreams. You like running in your dreams, nigga? What'd you say?
When you have an idea and then you could touch it, like that's a crazy concept to me, right? So literally I got on stage and I think that was like the first thing I said. I just ran around on stage and was like, nigga, I'm running in your dreams, nigga. Like, like you thought of this shit and nigga now because if you follow Nate, like every time that they would nah, it was just a bare empty room. And then we got some walls up. Okay, now there's this, and here's the sound. Now there's light, and then there's paint, and they put all the shit up. So, side note, TAHIR'S there this weekend. TAHIR, Kev on stage, they're all there this weekend.
He was just on. He filming today, and he filming today.
He's gonna be in Washington this weekend. Yeah.
His schedule is incredible.
Yeah. Fly.
He was just in another. He was doing the food show like this week too.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, his schedule. Take some.
You gotta do when you want it.
Our class is incredible, bro.
They're gonna respect it too.
To start his own comedy club.
Yeah.
And we were one of the first few to perform at a comedy club, bro, where like people gonna be talking about it's almost like how people talk about the comedy store. Like, man, I remember so-and-so doing cocaine at the table. Like we gonna be at the documentary of Nate Jackson's Super Funny Comedy Club. Like, how crazy is that?
He was shooting a documentary the first night and we got to get interviewed for it. So we already part of history in that right.
Well, like the Comedy Union, we was there.
Yes,
we gonna be the old cats talking about how dope the Comedy Union was.
Whether it come back or not, it happened.
Y'all young comics don't know nothing about the Comedy Union. When we was there, we gonna be them niggas.
Mm-hmm. And that's where Wild 'N Out shot their sizzle. You know, it's a historic.
Who's Got Jokes audition was there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Life-changing show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lemon pepper wings at Uptown. Come on, man. I like the Wood Grain Club. Like I be calling it the Wood Grain Wheel.
The Wood Grain Club.
Yeah,
it is
Wood Grain.
It is wood.
The whole club
all
Wood
over.
Grain.
The whole club Wood Grain.
Yeah.
Front
the
to back.
floors, the ceiling, the walls, the mic, everything Wood Grain.
Yeah, you get
the mic.
You get a splinter trying to do a set.
Yeah, but it's a wider room, but it still has like a mom said, it still has that uptown feel. Like you know what I mean? It still feels great in there. It still feel like tangible. I like Zany's Nashville a lot. I love
Sacramento. Oh yeah. Stardome is dope too.
Stardome
is incredible.
It's Alabama.
Yeah,
Stardome, Alabama.
Shout out to Z-Dog. He wants us out there.
Bro, that Uptown when it was across the street from on Peachtree, still frightens me to my soul.
Really?
You don't know. Frightens me to my soul, bro. I was at work working a 9 to 5, and I was scared on a Friday for a show I had on Sunday because I know I was gonna get booed. They was gonna throw boo grenades on me. They was gonna tell me to kill myself and play that Jeffrey Osborne song. I did my best, but my best was I remember shaking keys, Nerf balls, brought fear to my life, bro. Nobody know. Ronnie Jordan, K-Dub, Trey Black, who else? And I think LeVar was around that time. But bro, nobody understand what we went through to get on stage.
LeVar's bomb stories from Uptown is some of the funniest shit you'll ever hear in your life, bro.
All right. Yes.
We got stories, man. Byron Bowers was there too. Byron had a
Byron
Nerf ball
Bowers.
stuck to his eyelash and kept doing the set. I'm like, Byron, you got it on your eye. It was a Nerf ball. Like it was dangling when he talked. I was like, bro, get the Nerf ball. And he kept talking.
No, you know what else? Like, there's so many legendary stories at that Uptown. Remember that patio area? I talked to Smokey the other day. I was like, nigga, you are the patio, like, God. Like, Smokey used to roast niggas on that patio.
That's at the library, right? The library location?
This is that Uptown. Remember when you walk out of Uptown, it had that little wooden, like, it was
But I'm saying it was like next to a club called the Library. I think it was like downtown, that one?
Yes, yeah, by the strip club.
I remember that. There you go.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was. I was like, Atlanta has a very popping scene. I'm glad stuff didn't shut down, man.
Yeah,
you can do.
Atlanta's like comedy going on every night in Atlanta since April 2020. Like I said, we were shut down for like 3 weeks.
Hey, bro, quit bragging, all right?
It's been fun, man.
I think Atlanta's like the New York when it comes down to stand up. If you're trying to get funny fast and like get your weight up,
like it's a jungle, man.
Yeah, because people don't like in LA. People spend $20 to park. You spend $20 to get in the club. You spend $40 on food. You'll laugh and have a good time. In Atlanta, you got bar shows. They got the TV on, watching the game, and you performing in the corner, and they didn't come to see you. And you got to figure out how to get their attention so you get funny real fast. That's probably why I talk so fast, because I was running from the booth the whole time.
That's
it's different now. Our generation is a little different. The generation before us, them Comic View niggas, let me tell you something. I don't know what they had against us. They wouldn't even let me talk.
But see, I'm in both generations because I was a Comic View model when that show was on, and I was in more episodes than the comedians, and I was getting paid for sitting in the front of the audience in cute little outfits every single episode.
What seasons did you
I don't know. I did a lot of them. I remember seeing Gary Owen, Ronaldo Ray. I don't know, but everybody teased me because I did way more than any of the comedians, and I was just the Comic View model. And there was like 20 of us that got paid every episode to keep changing clothes.
We got paid more too.
We did. We did.
And
now cut to that I'm finally actually doing stand-up comedy. I can say, yeah, we got a hell of a class because I started over.
Who was the host when you did it? Who was the host when you was a Comic View dancer?
That's what I'm trying to remember. I was not a dancer. All I had to do was sit there and look cute. Sit on the stage and cross my legs and pretend to drink something. I feel like Gary Owen was a host. Yeah, you had to be special to be on that stage.
Do you remember who was hosting? I think Gary, that was the year I worked as a PA. When I first moved out here, my first job was a PA for Comic View. I got out here. I was looking for work.
Who's hosting? Let me know who's hosting.
Gary Owens. I think Gary Owens.
Okay, got you. Okay. Now, that was in LA? They shot it in LA?
Yeah, they shot in LA, yeah.
But I did more than one season.
You were in LA or you were in Atlanta or Miami?
I was here. I'm from here, so I've always been here.
Got you. Okay, all right.
West side till I die.
All right.
I think that was that DL?
She just banged on us.
Yes.
Right.
DL was the first host. Yeah. DL was the first host.
Was Ronaldo Ray in the kitchen at the time you was on there?
Yeah, Ronaldo was there. Was it Miss Laura?
Miss Laura, yeah.
Miss Laura was there. It was when people still used to watch it. Like it was cracking, and then it was right before they started to edit everybody who had similar sets together and embarrass them.
That was Miami. That was it
was before that.
Yeah. I have friends who have terror stories from that year.
That was so embarrassing.
It wasn't me. I didn't get it. But yeah,
they was clowning people.
Yeah, they were clowning.
They transitioned one road segue to another road segue.
Yeah. The millennium women, man, crazy out here. The millennium women, boy, it's crazy out here.
What that D do? What that D do? Like, Ron, G left. My bad. I love Precious Hall, and I want her to get justice. Go ahead, BT.
Justice for Precious.
Justice for Precious Hall.
Free Precious.
Oh, man, we passed it along like, man, the millennium women.
Man.
That was it. Was
great job, BT. Great job, BT.
Yeah, man.
People in the comments want to know what's up with Gimme 5, BT. You had us talk about everything we were working on during quarantine. Have you told everybody all the stuff that you have going on? Because you're in a lot of podcasts. You got 2 movies out. You got shows.
97 commercials.
Yes.
Yeah, the commercials is moving right now. Give Me 5 is a very interesting process because it needs a home. That at the end of the day, that's what it is. It needs a home. Me putting the amount of money that I spend on that show and putting it on my YouTube, it just don't make sense. Mm-hmm. Putting out that first season like we did made sense, and now it needs a home. So once it has a home, then we'll see more Give Me 5. Until then, I got a movie coming out very, very soon, and a bunch of other stuff. So
can I give you your flowers right now, BT?
Yeah, sure, man.
Bro, when I saw the premiere of Give Me 5, I've never seen anybody or any group of people react to a live viewing of anything. Maybe Black Panther.
Oh yeah, you came to the live premiere. That's right.
Yeah, that was live premiere at the studio. When I tell you, we was arguing. It felt like it was a big family reunion, and somebody said, "That ain't your real daddy," and like the whole place went nuts because the arguments were so specific to each one, and it was just a reminder of our childhood. It was all our friends on camera, and it felt so good to watch it, bro. So salute to you to come to. I feel like that was the beginning of us creating our own content. Like that was the beginning of our generation. Like we're gonna create our own stuff, and we ain't waiting on nobody. And for me, I was so happy to be there, bro. Like it was just so awesome to see. And man, salute to you for starting something. Because we talked about that. We was like, yo, it's about to be a Black comedy renaissance, especially when the earth opened back up. Because we can feel it. It was happening then.
Yeah, it wasn't even pandemic yet.
But now, because like with Rel and Lil Rel and Tiffany and leading movies again, there was a time when it was all Seth Rogen people. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And it wasn't, we wasn't on no network. I got a holding deal with NBC, and they had no Black shows. This was pre Carmichael show too, and everything they would send me out for was some quirky Black dude, or it was supposed to be a white role, but they sent me out to be the Black guy to be that guy, and it wasn't for me. But now, man, I feel like it's about to be a comedy Black renaissance, man. So we did the work, and I want to see all my coworkers win.
You're a good dude. You're a good dude.
Man, it's interesting, Ron, because like we know what it's like to put the work in. So like I'm very excited. One of my favorite things to do is to picture how this all ends up. Like, you know how you said you don't want to be rich by yourself? Like, I can't just wait till you like, hey man, yeah, I'm having a barbecue at the house, man. I'm like, oh, which house? Oh no, the Malibu house. If you
that's what I'm talking about.
I'm just excited about what that's gonna look like. You know what I'm saying?
It's about to be stupid. It's about to be stupid. I can't wait to call my homies like, yo, you bring your wife. We'll get close when we get there. We going to LAX tonight.
Yes.
We going to another country. I want that kind of money.
Man, you know, I want to do this show, man. Is me, I heard about this new TV show, but well, Jamal's over there, executive producer. So if you wanna, you got to contact him, man. I'll see if I can get in touch with him. I don't know. Things.
Well, BT, having your own comedy show where if a young comic is on your show, they life change because they on my show. Literally, Ron G presents these new hilarious young niggas.
Right.
And they on my show and they life change because like I want juice and influence like that.
They gonna be called, hey, come on, man. How do I start a podcast, man? You guys, man, y'all touring all over. I'm just trying to see how I do it, man.
Hey, you gonna be chopping wood with his shirt off in the woods?
White people just like this.
Said, who sent you here, young man? Who sent you here? You gonna have gray locks? Who sent you here?
You gonna have gray locks?
He said, back in my days, we did over 3,000 podcast episodes in 2 months.
Right. He's putting up way too many.
Hey, he gonna chop it one more time, like, I guess I'll get back. He gonna look at the camera. I guess I'll get back in the game.
I remember when they had a whole wood grain uptown. Those were the good old days. Tangerine, I had this idea about this show where we would, I could like date people. Oh, you mean shoot your shadow? You saw my shit, huh? You got great curls.
I'm not green, but I like where this is going. But
I'm not green.
Hey, BT. Hey, Jamal gonna have that same bed, but it's gonna be like to kind of raise you up.
For the old people, so I can stand him up.
Hey, BT, you be like, who sent you here, little nigga? Mr. Jamal, I was wondering.
Mr. Jamal, nigga.
Hold on.
That's so cute. Like the funeral in Coming to America too.
I'm from Philly, and I'm the grandson of the girl you dated, who's now
Anna G. Grandson.
Hey, hold on, BT, one more time. Hold on. Sit you here, little nigga.
Did they free Precious yet?
Did you say that they see Precious yet?
They free Precious yet?
Yeah, man. That's what it's like. It excites me so much, bro, when I think about it. Cause man, I appreciate all of y'all, man, and everybody, all the work y'all put in. Tahir, Kev, Tony, like everybody, man. It's like CT. It's like way too many people to name, man. It's like, but we just all having to get it out the mud because ain't nobody giving us shit. And it's just like, even amongst, like niggas got credits and get opportunities to show up and show out. But in the meantime, in between time, I can't sit here and twiddle my thumbs waiting. You know what I mean? Like we just got to keep it moving, man.
Watching what Kev on stage and Tony Baker doing, like just disrupting Hollywood. Like you got to make a really good offer to get them niggas to stop making videos. Have him shut down his whole production to put him on a TV show because you want his following. You got to pay them a lot of money to do that.
And think about the fact that we knew them when. Those are just our homies. Before they had those followers, it's like, hey, we were at Denny's in the middle of the night after shows. You can text each one of them and ask them a quick question about the industry. Like those are our people. So,
my God,
he's now wearing a toga. Fuck.
What?
Oh,
Say what you're saying, bro.
Stone him.
You gotta have a British accent now, BT.
Bro, it said enough. Washington turned into a rag, man. A rag.
No, we will give him a. Why? Who bit the back of it? How did that even happen?
You said who bit the back?
Who bit the back of the shirt? Don't just keep showing it to me. Answer the question.
Where you get that Walking Dead beater from?
Apocalypse is coming. Apocalypse is coming.
Lord have mercy.
I'm so concerned.
Hey, BT, that white beater was like.
Who sent you, little nigga?
The strap.
BP Flintstone.
I love it, Reggie.
Captain Caveman.
Listen, man, I am so glad I got to do this show with you guys, man. I appreciate the hell out of y'all, man. Kamal, brother, I appreciate you. Jamal, Tangerine, Ron G, man, I truly, truly appreciate y'all. We have been in this thing, man, in this quarantine, holding down for the brother TahirMoore. You guys, make sure you are subscribed to the page. Please smash that like button some more. We got it up a few hundred, you know what I mean? But we can do better, you know what I mean? We appreciate all the Cashaps and all that good jazz. Make sure, Hippie, if you can put up the MooreMods Cashapp also. They are in here working very, very hard for you. You know what I mean? Keeping everything in line. I want to give everybody, quality time to be able to tell them all the stuff you have going on. But I just want to say a good thank you, man. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all.
We love you, BT.
Sir.
I appreciate the hell out of y'all. Yep, there it is. MooreMods. If I would have had to spell that, I would have fucked it up. To be honest,
We know.
It was mods.
We know.
I didn't even know it was mods.
No, this is the moderators who are helping to conduct this show. They have a Cash App so that they can be compensated for volunteering night after night, which is separate from TahirMoore Mob.
Didn't know that. Okay, cool. More mods. There you go. What's up, Hippie?
Ron G, what are the people that support you? What are they called?
I gotta figure it out.
Oh,
I don't know yet.
You gotta have a crew, Ron G. You
Oh,
gotta have a
listen,
crew.
man, because they love you, bro. Jamal, you need one. Jamal, you need one.
You gotta come up with
Y'all throw the Kingsley crew crowns up in here in the chat so that these brothers can find out what it's like to have a crew.
Yeah,
Show
find
them
out
what
what
Kingsley crew is about.
We got
My
we got
Tangelos.
some-
Throw
It's
the
like the
Tangelos.
beehive. Is this like the beehive? Or?
Exactly. There we go. There's the crowns. There's the crowns.
Oh, y'all see it. I see it. Okay.
Yeah,
The tangerines and the tangerine colored hearts. Come on, show them what it's like to have a crew. Where's my Tangelos?
Here's my
we need a name, y'all. Y'all come up with some creative names for Ron G and Cabal and
somebody said Ron G.
We got more than culture. We got Culture Ricans. That's what we call our friends.
Somebody said, Ron, your name of your crew should be the G Things, but I don't think that'll work.
I almost cursed just now.
As a G Thing, the comedian, is he still around? I haven't seen him on my timeline.
That's hilarious. He would, Oprah House.
What'd you just do, BT? Did you just put this straight up?
Y'all know he be hanging with famous people all the time, man.
Yeah, the same 5 pictures he keep reposting. Oh, let me stop. This is a lot of people. Tangerine. Tangerine.
You said it's Culture Ricans?
Culture Ricans, yeah, that's
Culture Ricans. I love it.
Shout out to T Hudson. She sent me a couple $. Appreciate you, T.
Yeah. Oh no, we gonna do it right, man. We got to do it right. So let's go.
Got me cracking up about boy.
My bad.
I haven't talked to him in years. I don't. I've been wondering what's been going on with him, but that's a whole nother story.
Watch this back. I promise you, they'll come up with some pretty fire names. So you guys
I can't wait, man.
Tell the people all the stuff you have going on. Tell them where they can find you. This is a good promotional time. Tell the people where they can do all that stuff at. I'll start with we'll go Jamal, Cabal the Genius, and then Tangerine and Ron G.
And know this, guys, my birthday's Sunday. So if you want me to shout you out for your Cash App, you have about 5 minutes to send me something right now. And I appreciate anything that you send, even if it's only $1. All right. Sorry, I'll shut up.
Good.
Hey, so at Jamal Doman on Twitter, JamalDoman on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Jamal Got Jokes is the fan page. Dope Dealer Podcast every Thursday. We on all podcast outlets. Just type in Dope Dealers. That's Dealers with an S. And if you're in LA this Saturday, you want to see some dope comedy, come check me out. Go to my page. I have the flyer on there. We in Inglewood. It's a dope show. Ron G, Fatima is on the show, and comedian Al Green. And hopefully one of these gentlemen and young ladies come by if they want to come by and do a set, man. So this.
You said Ron G's on the show Saturday?
No, Al Green. Al Green.
You just said
Al Green.
Ron G.
Love and Happiness.
Oh no, yeah. If it's one of these, yes.
I'm like, am I booked or are you saying I can't come by?
No, yes, you can come by. Anybody.
Oh, okay. That threw me off. I was like, wait, am I on the show? I didn't.
Fatima Shang and comedian Al Green. Yeah, so appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all.
Yes, sir. All right. Cabal the Secret Genius.
Yo, so I don't know if y'all know, but on More Than Culture, I'm sort of like the life coach of the group. And so every episode I end it with some words of wisdom, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to give y'all a couple of things here. One of them is this. We can't be free. We'll never be free while they still selling us. They make so much money and profit off the backs of our culture. You know what I'm saying? We have to take control and ownership of what we create. We have to own ourselves. Okay? And because I feel so strongly about that, I made a piece of merch. I don't have any here, but you can go to merchforhire.com to get it. It says own yourself. And it's just about it's about ownership of intellectual property for people that create things, man. Stop giving away your intellectual property to people that are going to profit off of it for generations, and you just got this one lump sum. The second thing that I want to say to people is this, and then I'm going to leave. Shut the fuck up sometimes. Like, we don't always need to hear everything that you're thinking. Something are better left in your head. And like we was talking about earlier, we live in a society that promotes everybody sharing everything that they think at any given time. And I want people to shut the fuck up sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes shut the fuck up. So that's my other piece of merch. Also available on merchforhire.com. It says shut the fuck up. STFU sometimes. T-shirts, hoodies, crew necks available for both of those things. So fuck with me, man. Follow me on IG, The Secret Genius, same as the Cash App. YouTube, The Secret Genius. YouTube, More Than Culture. More Than Culture can be found on any streaming platform that you can find a podcast, man. Appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
That was awesome.
Yo, fantastic. That's great advice too. Tangerine, some of y'all need to shut the fuck up sometimes. Super shit. Ron, you ever be in a room with the comics and it'd be like an OG giving gems and then they keep butting in with his stupid ass stories?
Working on new material.
Yeah, man,
Eddie Murphy.
Oh man. Right. I went to this open mic the other day. Hey man, shut the fuck up, man. Eddie Murphy.
Chappelle been doing a clinic. And he's still, hey man, you ever
they try to make me pay $5 to eat some pizza. All right. Tangerine, please.
I want to thank you for having me on the show. TahirMoore, BT Kingsley, you did a great job guest hosting. I will try to take you seriously looking at you in this damn toga that used to be a camisole.
Used to be a camisole.
I'm so mad at you. I want to shout out everybody who donated something to me tonight. Young Deuces wanted me to shout out Young Deuces of Geek Set. Thank you for your donation. Tessa Dare says happy birthday. Sent that young 10. Monty sent that young dub. Miss 1 sent that 25. Thank you, Vontae. Thank you, Nay, for zooming with the homies. Nola is her name. Keep It Smooth sent me something, and so did Marie's Day Spa. Thank you. T. Hudson, thank you. Victoria Lewis, thank you. Alicia Willis sent me a dub and said happy birthday. Free Precious, LOL, thank you. And this is from Simone. Thank you for the love, Simone Coleman, not to be confused with the other Simone. Tashana Hardy. Happy early birthday. That's my baby's first also. Thank you so much for the $10. And Erica Davis just sent me a nice little nickel bag. Nicole Lee is her name on Cashapp. You guys can just go to my link tree. I posted it. It's already here. It has all of my links. I have merch for everybody, something for plant-based people, something for men, something for women. My classic merches, I got that juice box. But for the fellas, I want that juice box. Then for the plant-based people, I got plant-based. It's what that mouth do. And there's a big mouth on it, open with a cherry in it. I got a shirt that says wife piece, and my silhouette is the eye in the wife. I've got a sitcom I'm on called Family Time. We've done 8 seasons. You can check those out on the Brown Sugar app or on the Bounce TV website for free. The first 7 seasons are there for free. I'm on a TV show called Millennials. We're owned by the AMC app. It streams on All Black. We just found out we're getting picked up for season 2 and we start filming in the fall. I'm not supposed to tell anybody that, but y'all got the exclusive. So go ahead and get caught up on season 1 on the All Black app. And then my shows that I do myself are Tuesdays, BTs Top Talent on Facebook and YouTube, Twitter and Periscope. And Twitch. I don't have to say Periscope anymore. Twitter and Twitch. And then on Thursdays, the Shoot Your Shot, the first and only interactive quarantine dating game show. I bring a woman or man of notoriety in TV, film, or the web, and I allow people to come on camera and shoot their shot at that person. Sometimes it's a physical, sometimes it's a verbal challenge, but it's always a damn good time. So check that out. If you can't remember anything I said, join my Discord. Everything that I do, those are my tribe. That's my team Tangerine. Those are my team Marine members. Join my Discord. It is free. The link is in my link tree. And I also have an OnlyFans page. It's not only porn, but I have special podcasts over there as well. One is a sexy one called the Celibate Nympho podcast. We talk about sex, relationships, fetishes, and toys and abstinence. And then I have the Shoot Your Shot post-show interview on the OnlyFans page. So you can remember any of that.
Abstinence for me.
That's the celibate part of the Nympho show. So we talk about it all, and it's been a great outlet because a lot of people I realize are not having sex these last couple of years because of the pandemic, or maybe before the pandemic they were in a drought, but we all get each other through it. Join my Discord and stay in touch with me and follow me everywhere when you know how to spell my name, TANJAREEN. Peace.
Nice, fantastic.
That was incredible. And how did you casually moan like that and keep talking like nothing happened? Like that was
I'm a
blinking slow. I'm like,
you should see what happens when somebody donates more than $50 during one of my live shows. They get slow, wet kisses with some tongue in it, Ranji. It gets crazy. It gets crazy. He's actually calling me on my phone right now.
Okay, cool.
Hey, baby, I'm still on air.
Look at his face.
This is him in 2011 when we were.
Hey, that's how BT Tank Talk used to look.
Right.
I first want to thank TahirMoore for this great platform and giving us all a voice and opportunity to share our funny and our personalities. I also want to shout out to everybody on this panel too, man. Like, just y'all dope, man. I'm glad to get a chance to work with y'all. Shout out to everybody who's in the comment section, who's following us, who's watching the show right now. Salute to y'all, man. I feel like this is a very divine appointment for us to be here and hear us talk about our dreams. And like, again, we are classmates with people who are started from nothing and now they got their own shows. Tahir was at the set of Insecure, one of the biggest shows ever, and he's created a platform to allow all of us to come together. Anyway, want to give a shout out to all the people that donated. You got some big numbers, Tangerine. I didn't get those numbers, but I'm still grateful.
It's her birthday.
Okay, wait, what? Oh, birthday money. Okay, cool. It's my birthday in March. But shout out to Young Deuces, man. Jose Martinez, Kira Said, I think, or Sadie.
Sade. Kira
Sade. Amira Dayspa, is that it?
So they sent me something too.
Okay, cool. And then T Hudson, man, thank y'all for donating to the cause. I appreciate it as well. I got so much stuff happening in my life, man. I got a movie coming out. I think it's going to get put on Netflix called Will You Be My Quarantine? I got a show called Stuck With You, produced and directed by the great Patricia Kufi Jones. And then also I have a TV show coming out where I'm a lead character with MC Light, which airs in the fall on the same platform, All Black. I'm very excited about it. This is the first time I got a chance to be on camera, and they said, do you? And I'm excited. So it's going to be super dope. If y'all can, please follow me on Instagram at Comedian Ron G. I'm still trying to figure TikTok out as well, but just follow me, Comedian Ron G, on Instagram and also on my YouTube as well, Comedian Ron G. I would love for y'all to follow me as well. I'm still trying to figure out the YouTube as well. But just, man, thank y'all, man. And bless y'all, man. Salute. Oh, and sorry, every Sunday I'm at the Laugh Factory. If you're ever in LA, Los Angeles, 2 shows, 7 o'clock and 9:30. Stop by the world famous Laugh Factory, Chocolate Sundays.
Absolutely.
A really good show.
Fantastic, man. I appreciate all you guys. So let me say this. TahirMoore, we love you, bro. Please, I appreciate this platform that you have created. I appreciate you allowing me to host. The Moore Mob loves you. Everybody here loves you. Y'all make sure that y'all hey man, it's free. Smash that button, man. Run them likes up. It helps the algorithm. You guys have no idea how vital and important you guys are in the chat, in the live chat. After the live chat's over, go make some regular comments. That all helps, and it's free. Free. So we appreciate you. Kingsley crew, I love. All right, Mama Monster. Is
that her tongue?
That is her tongue. Low. Wait, go back.
Go back to Mama Monster. Hey, boo.
Anyway.
Her tongue white. Is her tongue white?
Yes, it is.
She might be dehydrated from all the alcohol. She might need to drink some water.
If her tongue might be coated.
Yes.
The baby tongue.
All right. You are out here.
Sorry. Let me shut up.
Kingsley crew, I love y'all to death. I appreciate y'all pulling up. So a couple of things. Number one, Muslima's Guide to Marriage, because you guys showed up and showed out, it has just got an extension at the Limerick theaters.
Yay!
Yes, they just got an extension. There's a lot of publicist stuff coming in. The reviews have been great. So you can you're gonna have to go to the Discord to get that information. There's not like a link I could give you. It ain't gonna work. You're gonna have to go to Discord to get that information. Very important. Tomorrow at, let me make sure this time is correct. I just double check because I didn't want to miss it. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. West Coast time. That's it. Hey, Muslims Guide to Marriage. We are doing a special edition Friday, specifically because I was hosting tonight, of Black Tea University. You guys, it's me, Mikey Winfield, Lance Woods. Y'all know Lance, y'all know Mikey. It's our podcast that we do on YouTube. If you follow or if you subscribe to me or Mikey or Lance, you will see it. We're doing a special edition episode. I expect to see you guys all in there, or at least some of y'all. Also, while we're talking about the YouTube, I'm trying to get the YouTube numbers up, you guys. I'm dropping maybe 5 to 6 videos a day. A week. That would be aggressive as hell.
Yeah, that's too many.
That would be a lot. I'm doing like 5 to 6 videos a week, you guys. So please pull up. New music is on the way. I'm heading to go record more stuff this weekend. I'm very, very excited about what is happening. Go to the website, btkingsley.com, and I have a clothing line dropping that should be dropping very, very soon. Sign up on the email list for Infinite Rain clothing, and let me say thank you to the Cashapp. Younger dude said that the geeks said that Jose Martina and Mr. One a great job, but the hustle G hustling and the nails woman with the homies Leo Monet keep it just moving. I'm reading the day spa, Alicia Wilson and the Tyson of Hoka Hogan coming for you, nigga.
Was that Pootie Tang? What the hell just happened?
That's how you do it. Yes. We do Run and Gun Fantasy Basketball Talk at 9 a.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays with Jay Phillips, and Wednesday Lover on Wednesday, Sex, Love, and Relationships Conference. Yep, every Wednesday. Top 5 Fridays is on Friday. This is all online. But tomorrow, special edition of Black Tea University, which you can download on all platforms that are streaming podcasts. Mikey Winfield's page right there. You guys go to Mikey Winfield's page. We'll run it live, and if nothing else, please check out the rewatch game. We appreciate you. MooreMods, we appreciate you. MooreMods, we appreciate you. If you're in Washington, go watch Kev on Stage and TahirMoore live with Ty Davis. I'll be up there Saturday hanging out. I think Lance is there tonight. Is there anything I'm missing here before we get out of here? Not a new episode of Wording is Hard. Wording is Hard is up right now with Major. Make sure you watch that. But there's a new episode of something that I am not remembering. Damn internet, you scary. I knew it was something, nigga. Damn internet, you scary. New episode. Please go check it out. Hippie, did I get everything? I want to make sure I got it all out of here for this.
Any new music coming out?
Say that again.
Any new music coming out?
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to Washington. My main producer is in Portland, so I'm making a flight this weekend to go knock out new music. I got at least 5 songs we're recording. So we finna be lit. This is a fantastic journey. If you haven't heard Tuskegee, please go check out Mr. Kingsley on all streaming platforms. New music on the way. I love y'all. Ron G, I appreciate you. Jamal, I appreciate you. Tangerine, I appreciate you. Secret Gene, yes. Jamal, I appreciate you guys. Y'all support everybody. We out this thing.
Yay, this was fun. Bye, everybody.